Last session! Our escapees were given some coin to get some shopping done within the city. 50 gold from each of them from their friend, Vizian. This same friend has given the party every single reason to distrust her, but also recommended an alchemist to all of you, and also an informant, someone who may be able to help you with your big ship issue. While at Chansey's alchemy shop buying some potions for a potential dream beast hunt being put together by Murin's smith friend Lou, Satyr had discovered a ring planted onto her finger, one causing Chansey to offer better prices and then become shifty. After a brief spat, Chansey fled, allowing you to check out the rest of her home, where you found proof of her being the masked figure that broke into the mayor's castle, alongside another one of those dressers that led into the realm of doors. Upon moving the dresser into its correct orientation, it seems somebody was waiting for you all on the other side. Knocking on the other side, Viz shouted out to all of you to be let out. And as she crawled out of the wardrobe, made an attempt to quell all of your worries, but did little more than confuse you further before leaving you to your own devices. After some deliberation on whether or not to tell the guards, but no answer being reached thus far, the party finally meets with Kel, the informant that, worryingly enough, was recommended to them by Viz. You all find yourself entering a room, one in which the lights have been turned off. There is an area where you can see a bed has been turned up on its side and pushed flat up against the wall to make space for a desk. At the desk is a large chair turned away from the door. Sitting within the chair is a figure that you can't quite see, but is illuminating a slight red glow. And as you one by one step into this chamber, Murin, you hear a familiar voice come from behind this chair. Right, can we shut the door, please? I don't normally like to meet my customers in person, but seeing as I already know one of you, and I don't think he's bound to hurt me, I think everything's fine.
Who is this? Who is it?
Turning around, you see not a man, but in fact the small Fire Ganassi girl that you saw upon arriving in the city. One that you assumed just peddled papers within the city and tried to gather as much information as possible. She's an adult. She is just a little smaller stature, but the chair kind of swivels around, and you see this long kind of set of like flowy, flamey hair letting off that orange glow that you saw from the other side. Her legs are, both of her feet are up on the chair with her that she's sitting in. Legs kind of crossed, and her arms are up on her knees. And she's just kind of looking up at you from over her knees. And she continues to speak. Sorry for the secrecy. As I said, Murin, I know you. I don't know if you know me. But call me Kel. As does everybody I do business with. I understand that you all arrived back within the city with the help of Vizian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's given me very little so far. Just that you're in need of help with some getting rid of a ship.
Yeah,
Right.
the one freshly docked. Would there be a way to possibly even trade it for a different boat?
It's... I'll need some more details about your ship before I go making any promises. I can't just give up a perfectly fine vessel for something that will put a target on my back, as I believe this might.
Sure.
Sorry, what was the name of, like, what name did we have to associate the island and our captors?
The Devil's Lair.
And just because I can't remember either, did the ship have a name or do we not know that?
You don't know. It
Right.
looks like it might have had one, but it might have been like sanded off. I think you
Gotcha.
get the feeling that the ship was stolen from somewhere else first.
Um, before Ollie says something else, he'll kind of look to Morin.
Have you done business with this individual before?
You haven't, Modin. You did not know.
Yeah.
You did not know her as Kel. I can't recall. I don't know if you would have learned in any other names, but
Yeah, it's like I've seen her around town. but
yeah.
never really personally interacted with her.
And every single one of you saw her, like getting up in like that guard's business, about the murders and like the mayor and stuff earlier on.
And Ash, oh, so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I'm talking
Go
so much
ahead.
about the table.
No problem.
Though Ollie hasn't shared this information with the group, from their past experiences, have they actually dealt with Kel face to face enough to know?
Not at all. I don't think
Much
you
about
would have
them.
ever met her face to face. You were under the assumption that Kel was a man, and you
Yeah.
only ever did business over probably messenger, like letters.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Facebook. Seder speaks up. We left the island, Devil's Lair, on that boat with Viz.
Awful place. So that's where
Was.
Viz was this whole time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Presumably. Yeah.
There's another reason I wanted to meet with your group face to face. I have no reason to believe any of you are, let's just say, I like to know things. I like to know people. I like to think that I know people. And when people start acting differently, strange, I notice. Give me 1 moment. Never mind. Something happened to her. She's just not acting herself.
Are you, if it's not too much to ask, have you known Viz a long time?
Quite a while.
Insight.
Go ahead, make an insight check.
I'm sorry I said the place. I thought we were going to do that. I didn't
No.
ask anyone else.
Hey, you followed your character's heart. It's okay.
My insight is not great.
Oh shit.
My insight was also poor.
What the fuck? 7.
She continues. I don't know if it happened because she disappeared right after her dad. She kind of runs her finger across her throat.
Yeah.
I don't know when it started, but now that she's back, not really the Viz that I remember. I know none of you would have context for that. But she's not the only one acting weird, so...
There's a lot of weird things happening in this little shoreside town. Is all this recent? The murders, the everything?
Well, last 3 or so years, things picked up a little. Not that I can necessarily find any sort of connections between anything myself. But definitely since you all got back with Viz. There was the break-in at the castle. Which, as far as I'm aware, thankfully it seems like the mayor made it out okay. But those guards didn't. And although I've spoken to Viz, frankly I don't believe Chansey to be capable of doing something like that.
So, what are you getting at here?
I don't know exactly what I'm getting at. Things are happening that I can't quite understand, and I don't like it. And you all are new faces. Except for Murren, but, new enough. I want...
Less.
Hmm?
Nothing.
I would just ask that all of you keep your eyes open for me. If you see anything super out of the ordinary, or, at least with the individuals you've talked with so far.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who I can trust here. And that doesn't bode well for the business I like to do.
Would
Can
I?
I- Oh, I'm sorry.
No, would I be able to make a insight? Again, I did make one. I
Do
just
it.
don't remember the rolled. I want to. I gotta.
I was gonna ask the same. I just want to see if Viz actually knows more than they or she is saying, and like, or kind of the vibe on that.
I guess
Does
I'm
that make sense?
more.
Are you asking... You mean Kel?
Kelps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I more so want to get the vibe of if I believe what Kel is saying, just because that amount. 22 for me, insight.
Oh, Jesus.
My character sheet is not. Oh,
Is
there
it
we
a
go.
good oh Jesus or a bad oh Jesus?
A bad one. Well, we're starting off with a 6 on the dice plus. Sorry, my character sheet is being funny. Sorry.
You're okay.
Plus 5. 6 plus 5.
11.
11? Yeah.
I wish those dogs wouldn't bark.
Yeah.
With an 11, she's not really hiding this. She has some theories but can't back them up and doesn't want to she doesn't want to give you guys anything that could come up to, like, be wrong. Because her
Yeah.
job is information, and she would feel like very unprofessional if she gave you information that she
Yeah.
could not back up.
Cool.
With your insight check, there's a little bit of, like, nervousness behind her voice, and when she, like, admits that, like, she doesn't fully know what's going on, and that worries her because she can't trust, like, the people that she thought she could trust, and she can't really trust anyone.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'll say you say your thing before I say my thing, but you'll see like Seder. I won't make like a roll for it, but like if I can't hide it well, like Seder seems like she wants to say the thing, like she wants to. She's a little bit antsy right now. But what were you going?
I'll say, can I ask, because we're a little fuzzy on the details. We, to be completely honest, only met Viz a few months ago, so we don't know much about who she was before. What kind of changes have you noticed in her or Chansey, was it?
There are others. And I guess I haven't personally spoken to Chansey in a while. But Viz told me that she was the one responsible. If that is the case, she would have had to gain some sort of fighting abilities capable enough of taking down 5 guards on her own within the past 3 or 4 years. Viz, on the other hand, has always been a little strange, but never, when she spoke to me this morning, there was an outburst. She kind of like motions to look behind her chair, and there are 3 daggers thrown into the wall behind her chair. That's never happened before. And she said a couple of things that have contradict things that she's told me in the past. And she could have been lying to me in the past. She could be lying now. I just don't know what to make of this. And after this morning, I've elected not to do much work with her. However, I can't just leave that issue unwatched. I want to help you with your boat problem. No charge, but I need to know what's going on.
As she's talking, this might be a wild ask. Can I make a perception check? Does she have the same ring on that Viz slipped?
Make a perception check.
To Seder? Just curious.
I would not have it on at this time.
That is perception. 18 total.
No. She's not wearing any rings, actually. Excuse me, she's wearing the outfits of like a very almost poor commoner. Kind of, not rags, maybe like a step above that. But very much so, like, not showing off any sort of, like, if she has money, she's not showing it off at all.
Yeah.
No jewelry, no rings.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna look to the rest of the group, kind of see if anyone else wants to say anything. And do I see... She doesn't have any massive fucking wardrobes. Well, I guess it can take the form of anything, but...
She's also, like, this is an inn room. It is.
You're right.
Yeah, but there is a wardrobe at the end of the room. It's not, like, a familiar one. There are no obvious scuff marks along the floor. The only thing that's been moved in this room is the bed that's been pushed up against the wall, and then... This table doesn't look like it was here to begin with. It looks like someone brought this table into this room.
Yeah. So I'll kind of exchange a glance with the others.
Well, if it's a trade in information you want, essentially, to give you more of an upper hand. I'm not judging. I know that is your business.
Yes. Maybe even more than information. I can provide more favors than just getting rid of this boat.
Right.
Just for now, though, information. I can't risk talking to I can't risk talking to many of the people that I thought I could. And I hope all of you are different. If there's anything else any of you need, please do ask away. You will never find me in this place again.
Yeah. Well,
Checking with the vibe of the group. Does everyone seem on board to like straight up say
Yeah.
stuff?
It's been on the tip of Sator's tongue for a
Yeah.
hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Warden's not happy about it, but like
Do you want
this
to
is
speak?
this is the way to move forward, you know.
Exactly. Sorry. I didn't want that to sound rude.
No.
it is a complicated situation because, on the one hand, Viz helped save our lives, and seems a dangerous person to cross, but there's also a lot of things kind of not adding up on our end with our experiences with her. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with how she normally is, but seems there's some dangerous stuff she's involved in. Do you know anything about her father's death?
You watch as she, like, closes her eyes, and you almost watch that red glow come from under her eyelids as her closed eyes glow momentarily. As she, like, you physically watch her attempt to recall this information. Like, almost... It's not the normal way that people recall information, for one. But she almost uses her finger in the air and, like, physically searches through something. Yes. Kelsis. He, seemed a good man, from what I could gather. Never did anything too exemplary to keep my eyes on. I know he worked for someone within the castle. I don't think the mayor, but one of the mayor's constituents.
We heard a different story from Viz. He, apparently was working, according to her, for some secret society, Realm of Doors agent of Arcos. I don't follow them. I don't know much in the way of that domain, but apparently he had a list of people who had to go, and Viz did not want to see that list completed, as it included her mother And now I think she said she's found herself working for this agent. And it doesn't make much sense to me. I'd never heard of such a thing for Arcos.
No.
So this is what I mean, inconsistencies, and I wasn't sure if you had any gleaming of this. We were told that it's dangerous matters and we shouldn't get involved or try and stop it. But it's hard. I'm usually pretty good at reading people, and I can't get a solid beat on her, on if what she says is bullshit or if she's being completely honest.
I'm very much the same. Which is what has me so concerned. So, she claims that in doing something for the mostly good-hearted god of time, that her father and then her found themselves in some sort of...
It almost seems like contractual obligation. She said,
Which, Ash, were we given a name of this agent of Arcos, or was that all
Nope.
she said? Yeah.
That's all she
Yeah.
said.
we weren't given any particular names because she essentially told us to keep our mouths shut and stay away, which I'm very much breaking that right now, so please don't bring it back to me, or the rest of us.
And,
But,
this realm of doors... I know of it. How would one get there?
I want to insight him. Her.
Do it.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, I rolled it off the table. That is only a 14.
I got 17.
That wasn't said in a malicious way. It's more just, like, general curiosity. She wants to get as much information as possible. So she's trying to ask questions where she can.
Oh, you go ahead, Seder.
We really do want to stay completely uninvolved.
Of course.
Though,
I don't intend on making my way there. I just wish to know in case, the price is right, if you know what I mean. It won't ever come back to you.
hopefully. We found entrance to, there was this large set of dresser drawers, in Fiz's room as well as Chancey's room when we were there, and seemingly they had been just moved over the closet.
They're like dressers, armoires.
Yes, and once moved, and when opened, there lies ahead a realm of doors.
And we were told that there's many different ways, many people have ways in.
They do. There's
And I
so
should
many.
warn, I'm not sure if you've been inside. We didn't know what we were dealing with. We kind of ended up stumbling in out of stupid curiosity, but we were immediately shunted out by something or someone inside.
I wandered in once on accident. Near, funnily enough, somewhere within the Deep Vein Forest, there's a random door.
I'm sure
And
everywhere.
they could be literally anywhere. So if you find yourself there, try not to go through a door that you don't recognize, or you could just get lost. Some of them might be at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
It was a weird experience, and as I said, I'm not particularly devoted to Arcos. Mine lies elsewhere. But from what I do know, as you said, he is a mostly good god, and I have never heard of him taking agents for killings.
Out of all of the gods, Malavi and Arcos sympathize with us, the mortals, the most.
Yes.
Both of them rose to their power, I guess, recently enough within the span of their lifetimes that they still hold on to a lot of those feelings that make them empathetic. Some of the others not so much, but I could not see Arcos being behind something like this.
I know I asked about rings earlier, but do I see any like Malavi paraphernalia is not the right word. It makes it sound like merch. Any
Merchandise.
god merch? Any holy symbols or anything of the sort?
Again, this is a very temporary space. There's not much in the way of decorations.
Like on her person. I know you said commoner clothes, but
I don't think she'd have anything identifying as such.
So super quick. Am I just high, or did we level up, or was that just a lie? Am I dumb?
That didn't happen.
Okay. I don't know why I thought of that. Oh well.
you dreamed.
I
it.
know why you thought of that. Anyways, she continues. That's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. I thank you so much for that. And it is enough to cover getting rid of the boat. I don't know about acquiring you a new one,
Sure.
as they can be pricey. Are you looking for something seaworthy, or just traveling through the rivers and canals?
I suppose the bare minimum would be something we could travel the rivers with.
Rivers. I can keep my eyes open, and I'll find you when I find something. She just kind of winks at you.
Oh, and I'll look to Seder as well, because I know Seder had some questions, but I didn't know if she wanted to continue.
I possibly had some questions about someone specifically. It being rather personal, would it be too much to ask if there was anything else you all had to say? Perhaps I could ask that question alone.
I'll look to the other two.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm good for now, I think.
Thank you, Kel. Pleasure doing business.
Of course, it's a pleasure. Keep your eyes open.
Or you too.
And you, Stater,
Say that I'm back.
you're one of the mysteries. Your family not really big. Not much to write about.
Well, till, say, over half a year ago, I didn't really make a name for myself. on purpose, I guess. And my family are the same. I would rather be with them, to be honest now. My sister is what drove me from home. And she... getting involved with things I can't understand why or what could have caused a change in her.
Yeah,
If-
she's the only one I did ever hear anything about.
If what she said is true, then I know where she is. I guess I would want to know if her crimes that I've heard are true, and if you know anything about those people. My ears were closed when I was there. I need to know why her mind is like this, because I want to change it.
I might not be able to provide answers as to why, but again, I like to know my stuff. I took time trying to gather what information I could about every single one of you before I got into contact. So, she opens one of the drawers on this desk, pulls out a stack of, like, varying degrees of, like, old, destroyed, decrepit, like, papers. There's a couple of, like, newspapers scattered throughout. On the very top, there's this image of, like, a drawn, like, almost, like, policed sketch of an elven woman. And then they move that to the back, and then she kind of goes through a couple more things and hands you a newspaper.
What read on the newspaper?
So on the front page, there is no art, no drawing, depiction, nothing of the sort. But you read, oh lord, what is it? 6 in Crim's Fall, poisoned. Suspect still at large. The story continues. There's a report from one of the individuals who had been poisoned before they passed. Seemed that it was a family plus another individual who they could not find a relation to the family for. They don't have like a name for them either. It's an unidentified halfling man. The article seems to get hung up on that for a little bit, as there is no record of this person being in the town. But it continues on to the next page, and you do see a depiction, a drawing, kind of crude and doesn't have all of the details right, of your sister. There is no name. They never got her name. At least not in this report.
Gods. I mean, they arrested my friends for ill charges. Is there any way that this could be incorrect? That there's no way she could be involved?
I mean, there's plenty of magic that could make anyone appear to be your sister and commit these acts for sure. But if I hear anything else, I'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you, Kel. Was there anything else you needed to know?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I just got a sending.
Was there anything else you needed to go? I need to get some fresh air.
Of course. I think I'm alright. You and your friends stay safe out there. And you made the correct choice picking a different place to stay, in my opinion.
Alright.
And as you leave, you don't know if that was meant to be a threat, like she knows where you're staying, or if she's just saying, like, yeah, you probably should not stay with Viz until we figure out what's going on. But
I'm just take it that way. Hopefully.
you step out with your friends. The bartender that you all saw walking in is not present. Has fully left the building. The front door is locked, but it's only locked from the inside. It's just to keep other people from coming in and intruding on your business. But you can very easily unlock the door and leave the building. Now, there's something I wanted to bring up. I know you're heading out to get air. Speaking of the air, it's fucking cold. It's frigid. I know a couple sessions ago I mentioned Viz's winter coats not having been used, but that's just because she hasn't been home. You guys could maybe do with some warmer clothes before you head out into the wilds.
I'm dressed like Abe Lincoln right now. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
do have, you're the only one with a coat, but your abs, your stomach, real cold.
Yeah.
But that doesn't need to happen today. You guys have arranged places for you to stay. You do have about 5 more hours until the sun starts going down, though. So as you step outside Seder, what do you all do?
Oh, it is fucking cold.
Maybe just an undershirt. I think I'll be fine.
As we're like,
Do I know where Taylor's is?
You've probably... Yes. Maybe not the best, Taylor.
Better than what I know.
Doesn't need to be.
There's this guy that's like across the street and 2 buildings to the left of like Lou's place that is not licensed to officially run a store,
oh, my favorite.
but he's so passionate and he doesn't
Aw.
charge a whole lot, and like
Well,
sometimes he
cheap
makes
is what
okay
we
stuff.
As long as it keeps me warm and it's cheap.
Yeah.
As we're presumably walking away from this place, before I say anything, can I make another perception check to see if there's anyone like eyeing us leave?
Sure.
Good idea.
Oh my god, I'm switching my dice. That's a 7?
Hey, Seder would also be. I make a perception check? Please. Oh, you don't have to. I'm joking.
I'll let you do it at disadvantage because you asked after Ronnie rolled back.
Fair, fair. Shoot, where's my bat die? Whatever. I'll use. Well, not really not good. Really not good. It's 12.
Y'all are in the clear. You're all good.
Yeah, as we're walking away, looks fine. I'll kind of, in a low voice, to the others. How are we, feeling about that whole exchange? Sorry I said so much, but that was
I'm
kind of the only option I felt.
glad we're done with it.
Yeah. Listen, I really don't feel good about any of this. But
Me neither.
what are the options, you know?
Kel at least seems more, as shady as the whole business practice is, more trustworthy.
Saying thief? Surely Kel took offense to those murders. I would hope.
No.
not.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's different levels of crime. And information's not necessarily criminal, unless you get it in creative ways. But Kel seems a good sort. At least from what I can tell.
And I think it strikes you, Ollie, because Kel has been in the business, at least as far as you're aware, for almost 60 years.
Yeah.
And this was a very young Fire Ganassi. Not to say that who you met wasn't Kel, but there is something like odd about like the expectation versus reality, and what maybe is causing that reality.
Sorry, my brain blanked right when I was gonna speak.
Brain blast.
Goddard.
It did strike me. Someone so deeply entrenched in information. She didn't know much about everything with Viz, and I guess it goes to show how close Viz keeps shit to the chest.
And if any of what Viz said is true, then that's been going on for a very long time.
Yeah.
And Kel had no clue about her father's involvement.
Of course, as stated, the father's involvement could have been just bullshit.
I will say Kel is very much the kind of person that you ask a question to, and then she'll take like 3 months finding you the answer and then get back to you. Not like she's not like a fountain of infinite knowledge, more so is very good at finding what is needed.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance that like if you do keep like in contact with her, that she might have more answers later on.
Yeah.
I just mean more so, so many years passed. I don't know. Not that I don't trust her. She's got good sources, it seems.
This is why I don't believe that. This is why I never left home. Only really dealt in pelts and the simplest things I could find.
That seems a pretty good life.
This is far too complicated. Are we... How close are we to the store?
You are probably about a 40-minute walk away from this shop and also Lou's place. When you like pass by, you actually don't see or hear Lou outside working. Do you stop by there, or do you just go straight to the tailor's?
I think just straight to the tailor's.
Sure. There's no signage on this building. Not an official shop. Again, not licensed. But the door is left wide open. It's propped open with a really fancy shoe. Just kind of stuck at the end of the door. And as you walk in, there's this man, Modin, you know he is a human man. None of you can see him at this very second, however, as he is covered in this large, like, piece of blue fabric. And he kind of turns, like, as he hears footsteps entering, and he says, please give me just a moment. I'm a little preoccupied. I may or may not have sewn myself inside of the... Give me a sec. You hear the snipping of thread scissors. as he begins to cut himself out.
Dear goddess.
And you all see, as the blue fabric kind of falls to the floor, surrounded by mostly just piles of, like, finished clothing pieces, and then, like, other piles of fabrics and unfinished pieces, and it looks like a fucking mess in here. Everything's on the floor, or on, like, a piece of clothing that's already on the floor. But this really well put together man, seemingly, with kind of, like, shorter, black, wavy hair, a little, like, kempt mustache, and he's wearing probably the finest piece of clothing in the entire store, just this really nice, like, dark-colored suit, no tie, but he has these long, kind of black slack pants, and turns and goes, "Hi, could I be of assistance to any of you today?"
Well, hello. It's a bit cold out. Guess we're looking for some coats.
Just coats? I have, this is my coat pile. He kind of, like, walks you, like, motions all of you over, and you have to step over, like, other of his piles.
Oh.
But near the back, there is this, large kind of stack of more plush or, like, thicker materialed, clothing outerwear. I don't want to take too long describing all of the things here. I more so want to ask, what do you guys think you find in this, this shitty little almost thrift shop of a place, to cover yourselves up with?
Can I find, like, this gaudy, I'm thinking, like, okay, Ash, maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is such a weird pull. You know it, the direwolf cape in Dragon's Dogma 1?
Yes, I do.
Can I find almost something like that, but it has, like, sleeves? It...
Yeah, I almost guarantee that's near the top of the pile. Alright, yeah, you
and then
picked that
possibly
out.
some similar enough colored, like, fur-lined boots.
Hell
for my
yeah.
fancies.
You find out very quickly that this man is not a shoemaker, but does have shoes for sale that he has collected through whatever means. It seems most of these shoes used in some capacity. So, like, the fur-lined ones, maybe a little stinky. The...
Sorry. I'll just look to Seder and say,
You've got experience with fur and pelts. Could I clean some of this out, you think?
It's, you really think you could.
That's not...
You can do a little work. But
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Come on,
It's
look at it with my outfit.
I mean, I was gonna look for the same thing. I'm just used to it.
I have to do magic about it.
Fair. Sorry. Was that? Oh, you're done. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I was
no,
thinking-
you're fine.
I
That's
was-
pretty much all I wanted.
Seder wants to find, just like just like a fur vest, just like that you can put underneath the Abe Lincoln coat. I think she wants to look for, like a hood that can be sewed onto this coat, or just a similar one that has a hood, so she can ditch the top hat.
You're looking for, like, an undershirt type deal anyways, right?
Yeah.
You find
just
one of
looking for, like, a
those,
furry vest.
like, you find one of those shirts that only twinks wear, that's, like, the sleeveless undershirt with the hood on it. But, like, it looks fine because it's under everything else and you're not wearing it by itself.
I have
Fucking
no
calling
images.
me out.
I have no mental images of like insides of clubs to reference it to. So yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah, like it looks fine under everything else, but if you wore it by itself, oh god.
I
Oh.
want to clarify. I was legit looking for like I wanted to be furry looking, like furs, like it's like a fur. I know that's
Haha,
not.
furry.
Whoa.
That's so funny.
If you wanted
Anyway,
to
what-
get something stitched onto your cloak, it would be a little bit more expensive.
If there's a hood, I'm happy, and I'll.
There is not a hood. He would have to take it off of like an existing piece.
Oh no,
but
I'm
like,
talking about if this thing has a
oh
hood.
yeah,
I'm fine.
okay.
I'm already looking ridiculous, so I'm gonna put it on. It's fine. And Seder will say, I kind of this hat happened by accident. Would you take it?
Sure, why not?
And I just kind of drop it. So I just assume that's the best thing to do for right now. Is there like a hook? I don't know. Is there like
He adds it to
somewhere?
his hat pile.
Okay, yeah, put it in the hat pocket.
I'm sure Kepri needs lots of furs to stay warm. His metal prison.
He will look at Kepri and he's like, "You look like you could also get quite cold, my friend."
A little.
Metal tends to get colder than flesh.
Kepri's kind of gonna look at the mess of clothes. A little intimidated.
Come on, you never been shopping before? Here, we can try this one with your metallic tint and the whole moss thing you got going on.
Yeah, you can pick out your favorite color.
Okay. He'll go about looking, and I guess since we're sort of just picking and choosing here, he's probably gotta go with something that's like a leather trench coat, if that makes sense, because I imagine that's the only thing that would really fit for him on his body, his
Hell yeah.
giant metal thing. That, and also he doesn't really want anything cloth related because the moths could eat that.
You don't want the moths eating your clothes.
No.
Oh.
It's to keep them warm.
Hell yeah. Murin, what do you get?
I think Modern finds maybe a couple of things, but most importantly, a fur-lined hat.
Hell yeah.
And
I would say,
think-
like, out of everybody, you probably need to buy the least, because you might even have some, like, cold, like, winter clothes at Lou's place. At, like, Lou's shop,
Oh.
where you stay. But, like,
Interesting.
you can still, like, describe that stuff, like, while you're here. Just, like, what you have and what you're buying.
I think what Modern buys is the hat and some like fur-lined gloves, but
Huh.
at Lou's place has this sort of like it's this overcoat that kind of has like a like a fur shawl over top of it, if that makes sense. I think we're okay in terms of footwear, but that's the get up.
Hell yeah. While we're at it, do you show your companions your room at the Smith?
Yes, but like Z's embarrassed about it.
How much money do we pay? We didn't even learn this guy's name. Or no, did we?
His name is, where is it? His name is Jafon.
Mmm. Hell yeah.
I see it.
You see his name.
Yeah.
You see it being.
A lot of
How
things
much
make a
ha-
lot more sense now.
How much coin do we owe Jafon?
You only owe him a total of like 1 gold if somebody wanted to pay that, but if not,
I'll
like
do it.
it's. Hmm.
I'll pay for everything.
Okay.
I'm
You
shop
sure,
trip.
Skater?
Yeah. I say in Satyrs voice.
Munin, why don't you
Yeah.
describe your like living space to the rest of us as you kind of move into it to grab the rest of your cold clothing?
So, like, Modern's kind of, like, appropriately embarrassed because it's... it's, very bare. Like, his bed is, like, a couple of, like, old blankets with like holes in them and kind of moth-eaten bits over some like hay bales. And there's a couple of like barrels that are just like for storage for the smith. This, like, you could tell this is supposed to be like a storage room. This is not meant to be a bedroom.
Yeah.
And it quite literally is a continuation of the smithy storage room that looks like a wooden wall and door was like built there to separate it from the rest of the storage.
Yeah, there's like an old lantern with an old candle in there. And like a place to kind of like hang it from the ceiling if need be. And it's, you know, there's not really a whole lot of personal items. But there's also kind of a janky wooden stool that you can see sort of like indents in the floor of where Morin presumably has kind of been rocking himself while sitting on it. And I think there are a couple of scattered sheets of paper with scrawlings, various notes on them.
Z, just like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You step out
Nice
of the
little
place.
space.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You go ahead.
That's all I was saying.
As you step out, again, Lou is not here, and neither is his assistant. The place was actually locked up, but you have a key, so you were able to like go in and get your stuff, and that's normal. Normally, like Lou will send everybody on like an hour lunch at the same time and just close the place up for a while. And you exit. Where to next? Are we going to back to our rooms?
I guess so. We don't have much else to do today, do we?
Rest up, eat up.
And just as a reminder, are we doing 2 rooms, 2 people bunking per room?
I think
couldn't
Satyr
remember.
mentioned getting a room to herself.
I decided to do.
So
2 and 2.
yeah.
2 and 2.
Oh, 2 and 2?
Yes, 2 and 2.
Okay.
So me and Ollie and
Satyr, Ollie. Okay.
Cool.
As you guys... Oh, Lord, what the fuck did I call this place?
Oh.
2 left steps.
2 left feet. 2 left shoes.
2 left feet. Two left shoes.
Yep.
Two left balls.
Stop it!
Well, yeah.
Pee pee poo poo pee pee poo poo pee pee poo poo.
No! As you all make your way to the two left shoes, your journey is long, little chilly, but otherwise chill. You hood up, you all find your way into the front door, and this is an inn slash like bar slash restaurant. You could sit down and get some food if you'd like. Most of the places here serve variations of fish. This one is no different. I think this one serves fish sandwiches. With very fresh bread from a bakery not too far from here. You all...
Is there?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I can't remember if I asked this before, but when it gets closer to nighttime, are there any people who set up like to play cards or gamble in the inn?
Yeah, I'll get to that in just a moment.
Sorry.
You're okay. As you all like step in, enter, and start looking for a seat, Mudan, you spot Lou and another figure, a female tabaxi woman, sitting at a table not too far away from the door. Lou kind of looks up as you enter and beckons all of you to come sit.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You move up and sit around this table. Lou mentions, goes, right, so my friend, I was waiting on a letter, and all of a sudden she comes running up to my shop. Miss Caraway, why don't you tell him what's going on? And she kind of pipes up. I don't exactly know. My neighbor, Mr. Chesius, he runs this this traveler's inn of sorts. It's a farm, but there's rooms, and he rents them out to people sometimes. I had a group of them all leave in a very big hurry past my place the other night, a couple weeks ago. And I noticed he wasn't taking care of his animals, so I started doing that until about 2 days ago I went and I heard some noise coming from the top of the house, and all of his goats were dead. His horses and his goats were all dead. I knew something scared the travelers away, so I got in contact with someone. But I saw that, and I got on my horse and I just booked it.
As you should have.
I don't know what happened to Mr. Chesius, but I hope he's okay.
What did you see of this group who left in a hurry? Were they only the guests at his inn?
They were, I assume, guests. I don't live close enough to keep an eye on the place, but I go every once in a while, and I saw them run by my home as they were leaving. My guess is they came to the city, but I don't know. I wouldn't know how to find them and ask what happened.
And you still haven't heard from your neighbor?
Mm-mm. Oh, those poor goats.
Morin, do you know this man?
Do I? DM?
You maybe stayed at this place for a night. on your way to Stone Table?
Not personally, but
Sorry.
Boston accent.
I stayed there once. This seemed like an okay place.
Rooms were fairly small, but beds were comfortable and didn't charge a whole lot. But if you plan to stay, like he did mention that if you plan to stay around for like an extended period of time, that he would appreciate a helping hand with the farm.
Yeah.
How far out from the city is this place?
It's 2.5 days on horse. That's how long it took me to get here from my house. And then he's another couple of hours away from me. I call him my neighbor, but I mean, he's just the closest person to me.
Sure. And forgive me, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but
I'll kind of look to Lou and to Tabaxi.
is this something you're asking for our help with, or?
Lou speaks up and just kind of, well, normally, I kind of tip Murren off to things like this and see if he'd be interested in helping, and this one's a little more, personal. She's a friend of my sister's, so that's why I got the know-how on it first. I just wanted to give this opportunity to y'all. If y'all don't want to do it, I could post a job, but someone else is bound to take it if we could even manage the right price for it, which is the biggest issue. Is I don't money is not something I find myself deep in. He kind of just chuckles. I of course would be the one sponsoring this, but let's just say I would do a favor for y'all. That's how the arrangement between Murren and I has been so far.
And to the Tabaxi, I'll say,
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Call me Gally.
Gally. Okay.
sorry.
I don't live close enough to be too worried. I did plan on going back home soon, but since things had gotten worse, I wanted to make sure I could get this message to somebody who could do something. That poor man. He's done a lot for me and for the people that travel to and from the city.
I'll look to Mira and see what Zare's vibe is.
I guess this is your area of expertise.
Listen, I'm on board with this. You know, a little something that'll get us out of the city for a little bit. And you know, it's personal.
I've been itching to hunt something since we got off the boat. So.
You know, I feel similar, and I will tell you guys. This guy points at Lou. This guy knows how to return a favor.
already personally have some ideas. I don't want to say too much yet, but I like getting a little creative with my craft, and I can't always sell those things, so give them out as gifts sometimes for people who do right by me.
Sure. Why not? Do we need to head out tonight, or should we rest first?
He looks over at Gally, who says, I don't know. The noises I heard coming from the building weren't good. It sounded like some sort of screaming. I don't know. I don't think it was Mr. Chesh's screaming. But I worry. You will have to sleep on the road traveling, but if you wanted an extra night of comfort, I wouldn't blame you. After all, who knows what's going on? Especially if what'd you call it, Lou? A dream beast?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Nothing to send a bunch of wannabe expeditioners and travelers running off like a dream beast.
I'd be fine to get on the road. I just need to order something to eat first.
Do we have the means of travel?
I was about to mention, I'm arranging that. Always do when it comes to this kind of business. Should have a cart and a couple of horses for y'all within an hour or two.
Ugh.
So you'll have time to eat and get your shit around.
Perfect.
Is there a way I could get like a sleeping roll from you?
Of course. I've already eaten. I was about to head back and gather up some of that gold for the carriage. I'll grab you something.
Thanks.
Lou gets up and kind of hops off the seat. Gally stands, slides out, follows. And they leave you by yourselves. There's not a whole lot on this menu. If you wanted to go somewhere with better food, you could find an actual restaurant and like more options. But if you just wanted a fish sandwich, you can get a fish sandwich here.
Cedar walks up to the counter. Can I get 3 fish sandwiches and a bowl of vegetables? Do you have that?
I can give you a bowl of raw veggies.
Yeah,
All right.
that would be great.
We don't cook the veggies here.
Why? Why? Do you not have the means?
Our equipment is for cooking fish, not veggies.
I'm
Could you-
not gonna say. Sader's not gonna say anything about it. But I'm like, that's really. I don't.
Could you
I
throw in
mean-
the veggies with the fish? With a little fishy seasoning?
Then everybody else's fish will have veggies on it, no?
I mean, just per order? You know, that's fine. I'll just take some bread and, like, a cod. Whatever you've got. A fillet. Can you season it?
Salt? We have salt.
I hope
You
you
got
put
any
salt.
lemon pepper or anything like that?
I can put half a lime on your plate.
You know what? Sure.
I also like a lime, please.
You get the other half of the lime.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
watch
Satyr-
this 100% not a chef lady go back into the kitchen and just fully leave the bar unattended for like 15 minutes putting together all your food.
ugh.
The other two of you, do you order anything?
Is there alcohol to steal while she's?
Oh my god.
Yes, there will be. Capri, what do you order?
I'll just have a sandwich. I don't care.
I like you. Easy.
I mean, I'll
Veggies are
also
too
have a
hard.
sandwich. I'll also have a sandwich, but I gotta be so real. We don't cook vegetables here. Got me good.
It's
Oh.
God, it's so.
It'll contaminate the other fish.
I'm gonna clip. I'm gonna clip.
I couldn't have to react when you said that.
It's a nonsense statement. What are you meant to say?
No.
She goes back and gets all of you some food. You get sandwiches. Satyr,
This is a. Sorry, she's eating like me right now. This is what I get from Popeyes.
you get a sandwich and you straight up get
Popeye's chicken
like a metal
sandwich?
strainer bowl like this big, just full of mostly lettuce, but a bunch of other like vegetables in there too.
That's so funny. That's what Italian restaurants think a salad is.
How does my bread and fish look?
Oh, not the best.
For clarity, Popeye's chicken sandwiches for me. I don't get fish sandwiches. But
Um,
like that.
Yeah, no.
But while she's gone, and Marin, you're not the only one who does this. There's another individual who kind of like walks up with you, kind of like side eyes you, gives you a wink, and then like grabs a bottle from beneath the counter and just kind of stuffs it under their hood, like stuffs it into like the back of their hood, walks back to their table, and as they walk back to their table, Ollie, you see them pick up a hand of cards and continue a game that was in progress.
Oh no.
So Ollie, in this moment, while we're waiting for our food, ooh, I almost want to roll to see how well I'm hiding it, if that's a weird ask. There's some anxiety. Ollie's never hunted a dream beast. Just heard that they're fucking horrifying. And sees Murin go for the booze. And Ollie looks to the table of cards.
How lucky you think I could be tonight?
Starts kind of palming a little bit at the belt loop.
To me.
To everyone else at the table, unless Murin's back already.
If you lose at cards, we'll be forced to believe we'll all die when we go kill the street beast. That's a joke.
I figured. I figured.
Do you feel like it?
Just kind of tapping his hands.
All right. You know what? Blow some steam. Might win something.
I give.
Gods, I need to win something.
I give Ollie guidance. I'm guidance, Ollie.
You're gonna okay. Guidance on Ollie.
Okay.
Ollie, you stride up to this table and you see this individual like kind of uncork the bottle that they had stolen and pass it over to their friend across the way. And there's not a whole lot of money. They're not betting too much, but they have like a friendly like game going. I think with you do get the vibe that you could incite a higher betting table if you were to if you were to attempt to do so.
Yeah. What's it looking like right now? Are we talking like copper, silver, or is there like a gold piece in the mix?
There are 4 silver pieces on the table right now.
I'll head over.
Is this game open?
And I'll kind of put 2 silver in my fingertips.
Sure. Game's open. Why don't you pull up a chair and we'll deal you in.
Sure.
So sorry. Would Merlin be back with the bottle of alcohol by now?
Yes. Z comes back to the table with the bottle, and you see Ollie has left the table and is going over to join a pair playing cards over in the corner.
If Z sits down, I'm tempted to have Seder just be like, can I have a sip of that? And Morlin.
Yeah, 1 gold.
She'll grab it without giving
Nah,
it.
hey, I'm kidding.
Keprius just gonna give both of you a side eye, and with his one working eye, just squint. And under his breath, but you could probably hear it, it's just... I thought I was the kid.
I don't...
And I want to gamble too.
Okay. Gambling? Whatever.
I've never done it. And
You
Ollie
don't want to start.
itching to start.
Listen. I'm not gonna stop you, but you know, I have one vice. I have one
This
vice.
won't be my vice. I just wanted to try once.
I can stop whenever I want.
Seder's never gambled. She's never sat at a dusty, gross, alcohol-stained table and
It's
gambled.
kind of sticky table.
Listen, you're young, right?
Yeah.
There's one honest truth in this life, and that is there's no fucking such thing as luck.
Seder. And it gets up, walks over to the
All right, so I need the both of you to grab and hold 4d4 in your hands for me.
Oh boy.
4?
Oh,
I gotta get
boy.
an extra.
And every
one.
round,
Grab my dice bag.
every round we will be rolling a d4, and here's how the scoring is going to work. If you get 3 of a kind, that's good, but the higher the number that you get 3 of a kind of, that's even better. If you get 2 of a kind, that's fine. If you get a straight of like 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's even better. It's a very simplified kind of little poker thing, but we're just going to run this off of luck, unless anyone feels like cheating a little bit.
Real fast, I gotta get up to grab my dice bag because I only have 3 d4s. So let's
That's
go get
fair. I didn't have 4 either.
Don't know how to cheat in this moment. I gave Ollie guidance.
You did give Ollie guidance, which will do something.
Oh. Yeah, I can't cheat. I can't cheat. So,
All right.
just
I got my 4.
what do I have to ante up to be in?
2 silver. I need... Oh, God, because I'm playing as 2 NPCs, I actually need 4 more d4.
5 gold.
No.
5 gold.
That's a quarter of what Seder has right now.
Okay, so, first round. Everybody. I'll start with these 2. As the both of them kind of sit, the one across the table who was the booze was passed to moves, and I think this first round everybody just puts in their starting bet of 2 gold. So the 2 of you also roll a single d4 for me.
I thought
Oh,
it
so
was 2
2
silver.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 2 silver.
You said a
Sorry.
single d4 for this round.
Yep,
1d4.
yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna send a picture of this. That's okay. Do you want me to send photos?
You don't need to, but if you want to, that's fully okay.
I'd have to take my phone.
I got you.
I got 2. Or wait, are we supposed to say? I'm sorry.
You don't have to say if you don't
Okay.
wish to.
I didn't get.
Well, I'll hold off then.
The hooded individual who initially stole the booze, on his next turn, raises, and he adds another 3 silver to the pot. The other individual calls, also puts in 3 silver. And it is now your turn, Ollie. If go ahead and roll again.
Mhm.
And if you wish to stay in the game, you have to pay another 3 silver. Or you could just fold out. And you
Real
would only
quick,
lose the 2.
Yeah. Real quick, just for clarity, do you want me to roll the same die or roll
Roll a
another
different one.
die? Roll a different one.
Because you want to have all of these numbers that you're rolling.
I understand now. I'll keep that there.
I'm gonna raise, or I'm gonna do the 3.
You're going to do the 3. You could also raise by even more if you wished to.
I'll just put in the 3 for now.
Satyr, go ahead and roll, and then you can either fold out or call to the raise.
So you're saying I don't have to tell you?
You don't have to tell me what you rolled. You will at the end, so make sure you remember what you're rolling.
Gotcha. I ante up. I'm losing. I put in 5 silver.
You've put in 5.
shit.
Oh,
Oh no! My
you've
bad.
just done the
It was-
5
sorry,
total.
It was the 2 and then the 3. My
Yes.
mistake. I'm speaking.
Next round, the hooded individual will not raise, but will not fold out of the game. He kind of looks over and says, "What are the 2 of you? What are your names?"
Oh, Ollie. Yours?
Satyr.
Ollie Seda. I'm Venice.
Who's your other friend?
That's Jolly. And no, it's not the junkyard Jolly. It's different Jolly. Jolly folds out.
Oh shit.
You kind of watch him go, fuck this. Puts his cards down on the table. Ollie, your turn. Go ahead and roll another d4. And you could either raise or stay in. If no one else raises, I think we just reveal our cards at the end, and whoever has the best score will win the pot.
Ooh, baby. I'm gonna raise by an additional 2 silver.
Okay, so right now the pot is 5, 10, 15, 22 silver. Satyr, go ahead and roll, and then either call, raise, or fold.
Very quickly, would you tell me the rules again? I'm so sorry to ask this in the middle of the game, but what am I wanting to get?
You want to... Okay, so if you have multiple of the same number, that is good. The higher the number, the better it is. But what is even better is having like a line of numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or just 2, 3, 4 would be okay as well, but not as good as the full 4 lining up.
Understand. I will match. Put in the 2
You match?
Yes. Put in 2.
Okay, so 22 silver.
Sorry, I have rolled. I did that.
You did roll.
Yes.
With 22 silver... This dude don't have as much money as y'all. He will fold. Because I did not roll anything amazing. So, Ollie, it's your turn. Go ahead and roll, and then you can either raise, fold, or just call.
When these guys game, we totally fucked up their game.
You made the pot too high for these people. They're not rich.
I'll look to Satyr, and smile. But I'll just call. I won't raise.
Oh,
Satyr, go ahead and roll your last D4.
Satyr smirks. Okay.
And now, I would like the two of you to reveal what you got, what numbers you have rolled. We'll start with Ollie.
I'm taking a picture because you guys won't fucking believe me. Okay. I got 3 4s and a 3.
Wow.
3 4s.
No matter. I lost. I got 3 2s and a 4.
I had 1 and 2, and then I had another 2. I wasn't doing too great on this end.
So
Ollie, you take the pot. You get 24 silver.
And I so would now have, because that's 7. I lost 7 silver, so now I have 1 less gold and 3 silver. Right. Okay.
As I take these winnings,
Thank you for the game.
Ollie will kind of smile and sorry, go ahead, Ash, if you're gonna say anything.
Nope, you go ahead.
They will smile and kind of head back, unless Satyr wants to stay.
I think Satyr stands up, says, that was my first ever game. I think it'll be my last. Thank y'all. She throws a gold onto the table.
They don't stop you.
She's just making up etiquette that she doesn't.
You walk away, and not long later, your sandwiches arrive.
I will say, before we fully sit down, if it's okay, I will look to Satyr with the bag of coin, and just pass it towards you.
The money's nice, but I believe I owe you quite a bit. I haven't been able to pay you in a while.
She'll laugh. We've been in prison. No, we'll at least split it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Each of you will get 12 silver out of that. A gold and 2 silver, if you'd like.
Gold and 2 silver.
And again, Satyr, when you're brought I guess it's just like a salad, kind of. It's still in like the metal strainer bowl. It's barely tossed or like mixed. All of the tomatoes are on top, and there's even just like a whole tomato near the bottom that wasn't cut.
I'm happy as I could be. I eat my 3 fish sandwiches, scarf down the whole bowl.
Raw veggies. The onion might be a little rough, but you get through it.
Onion, I might take 1 bite of and just be like, okay, I'm good.
Raw onion,
This woman doesn't know what food is.
Guys. I saw a mukbang one time where someone was eating raw salmon and washing it down with raw onion.
Nice.
Good.
Anyway,
none of you get sick from your food. And
I was about to ask con saves.
yeah, no, none of you get sick from your food. You have rooms here, however, not long later, Lou comes back and shows you off to a carriage. It is a closed design carriage, and he says, now they're expecting this thing back at least within 2 weeks. So try not to get it destroyed. It is a fancy one. These horses are also on rent. Please bring them back. He looks at you, Morin.
Hey,
I understand the last one wasn't your fault, but I think the first one... Never mind.
yeah.
Wanted to make sure y'all were well stocked. There's 4 bedrolls in the back, a couple lanterns, a bow, some arrows, and
Rations?
maybe I threw a bunch of shit in there. Here, one sec. He kind of moves back, opens up the door to this carriage, kind of walks into it, and flips up one of the seats to open up like some storage, pulls out like 4 different backpacks. There's a Dungeoneer's kit, an Explorer's backpack. I need my list because I couldn't remember them off the top of my head.
Oh no!
I don't know why.
There's a Dungeoneer's pack, an Explorer's pack, a Priest's pack, and a Burglar's pack. Each of them does have 5 days of rations.
Yes.
And other things that are within them. Each of you can get one of these packs. If you would like to decide who wants what.
I would like the Dungeoneers, but
It's Dungeoneers,
sorry.
Explorers, Priests, Burglars.
What does the priest pack contain?
A backpack, a blanket, 10 candles, a tinder box, an alms box, 2 blocks of incense, a censer, vestments, 5 days of rations. It's technically 2, but I'm saying 5, and a water skin.
Mhm.
And what of the burglar's pack? I'm sorry, I could probably just pull this up and look.
No, it's okay. A bag of 1,000 ball bearings, 10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pitons, a hooded lantern, 2 flasks of oil, 5 days rations, a tinder box, a water skin, and you have 50 feet of rope strapped to the side of it.
I want that one.
You want the burglar pack?
Partridge in a pear tree.
What? I don't steal.
The Dungeoneer's pack has a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pitons, 10 torches, a tinder box, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
So
It's the. Sorry.
we got someone who's claimed Dungeoneers and Burglars pack.
The Explorer has a bedroll, and each of you have bedrolls, so even though I'm saying it like that, you all get bedrolls. You get a mess kit, a tinder box, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
Wait. Kepri, would you rather have the burglar one? Oh. What preference do you have? Because I could also settle for that. I didn't. Truth be told, I didn't hear it. My mistake. I don't know if you want this one.
I'm sort of okay with anything. Maybe the priest pack?
You get 10 candles, a water skin, 5 rations, vestments, which I think extra set of clothing is what I'm assuming. Censer, 2 blocks of incense, an alms box, tinder box for lighting the candles.
Yeah, vestments are like the religious clothing
Oh,
that
great,
you would
I
wear during like mass or a ceremony, shit like that.
I can feed that to my bugs then. Yeah, priest pack.
Okay.
Work.
And I guess that leaves explorers.
If you want the burglar's kit, I'll just take this explorer's pack.
Do you want the burglar's one?
Yeah,
Because
just- No, it's okay.
I hadn't heard all. I didn't see what was on and off them. So
Which one
I'm-
do you want?
all of them I can get use out of probably.
Rock, paper, scissors for it?
One more instance of gambling and then we're done. Yeah, let's rock. Let's rock.
How the fuck? Okay, the both of
Yeah.
you open the you know the chat in the top right of the
Oh.
voice chat.
Right? Yeah.
Type in your things, and I'll just count down 3, 2, 1. Hey.
Shit, I did already. Sorry.
Hey. That wasn't what you were supposed to do.
I got too excited. Okay,
Go.
ignore that. Ignore that. Here, delete message. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
I
a
didn't
different
see it.
On your count.
3, 2, 1. Do it.
Well, try again.
3, 2, 1. Do go.
Hey.
Ollie gets the burglar's pack. Is that what happened?
I guess so. Yeah.
Ollie
I didn't even
keeps-
say which-
Is that the one you
what I was
wanted?
getting.
Is that the one you want?
I didn't care either way. It was just funny, but I'll take the burglar's kit.
Okay.
Ollie just keeps winning.
I take whichever explorers. Okay.
You get an explorer's pack.
I'll be able to look this up and everything is there, right?
Yes, everyone, please look up the packs that you have.
I'll
Um,
do that.
Again,
Before
priest pack has 5 rations, not just 2 for Wrath.
Before we go, Seder will stay on. On short notice, would you know if there's, say, slings, maybe some darts, javelins in there? Or could you get me one on short notice? if that's-
I mean, I think Modern has a sling.
Oh, well,
You know I have a swing.
Sling.
I know.
I could also use a sling.
Might not be able to get you on super short notice. I could have one when you get back, especially if you're planning on leaving tonight.
I don't need range anyway. So,
Are we heading out?
ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lou says his goodbyes to all of you. He kind of he stands and gives Modern a really solid
Hey.
handshake, and he's like, "Better come back from this one."
Always do.
I don't know. Last time you went out, you got lost for what was it? 5 months? 4 months?
But I came back, didn't I?
Yeah.
Nope. No.
No?
That wasn't to do with a dream beast, per se. So,
I mean,
Good
to be
practice.
fair, I think we thought Kepri was one for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna be killed.
Yeah,
Glad you
that never was an official contract on your life. It was again more just a favor, and I am glad that he didn't go through with it. He kind of looks at you, Kepri, and he goes, "You've inspired me. You all have a wonderful time at Chesh's Farms. And please, gods, like I said, don't die."
oh, oh boy. Sorry. I'm
Now,
excited.
Only one of you, I think, has proficiency in land vehicles and is capable of driving this carriage without having to make any sort of checks.
First person to ever kick proficiency in land vehicle. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've been waiting this whole time. I'm so excited. As soon as I heard there was a wagon. Okay. Let's go. Satyr.
Oh,
Hop
I'm
the fuck off.
sorry.
Hop the fuck off.
No rolls required. Satyr just can perfectly steer this carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I should have taken horseback riding lessons, you know, with the mind of a child in here. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
I'm sorry. I Ashley was doing this whole thing where like, I don't know when you'll get to use a land vehicle. You're gonna want to use a boat first thing. Sorry, I'm so stoked. Satyr, get some
Shoddy.
position.
So you're headed north, where there are a few farms within a few miles of each other, and you're gonna find yourself kind of, if you look at the map, at the almost northernmost point of the Stone Table Island. And this journey, as I said, will take a couple of days. So, in the night, as the sun does begin to fall and it gets colder and colder, it seems to be wise to maybe find a place for a fire to keep yourselves a little warm and find a place to sleep. Who's going to lead searching for a camp?
Their survival is okay.
What
I
is
have
mine?
+3, but I'm not proficient.
I have my tiny, small rat eyes can't read it. I have +6 survival.
What does Kepri
Uh,
have?
+3.
Alright, Satyr, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Good lady.
why does Satyr have +6 to survive?
Are you proficient in survival?
I am.
Oh my god.
Woods lady. 18.
Satyr, it doesn't take very long, and you don't even really leave the path too much. There isn't a lot of tree cover. You are entering, like I said, kind of farmy lands, so you do just leave the well-trodden path, and find yourself a little spot far enough away. You can still see the path. Anyone could still see you, but you don't want to go too far lest you get lost. So you settle down, and you begin fairly quickly building a fire. Is there anything any of you would like to do before taking your long rest tonight? Sitting under the stars, first day out of the city.
I think just journaling.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry. Was there more to be said there? I apologize.
I have to pee out of my feet.
Okay.
Stop.
Can I BRB for a sec? I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're good. I am calling break as soon as this you guys sleep. I was just saying if there's anything
Okay.
anyone wanted to do
No,
before
yeah,
sleep.
I'll wait.
What is? We said we have bedrolls. We don't have tents, right?
None of your packs have tents. I think Modin would be the only one with a tent. I don't think it's big enough to fit everyone.
I do not know.
Okay. So no tents. Sleeping under the stars.
One more time. I got the Explorer's pack.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up so I have it.
I think I would like to pray.
Who are you praying to?
I'm just gonna Arcos, I think.
Sure.
Not it. This isn't like a prayer of devotion necessarily, but more of one like, hey, you know things, and I would like to know things. Maybe we can work something out.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do it. 14.
You hear a voice similar, but not exactly the same as the one that spoke within the realm of doors before kicking you out. You want to know what I know. Child, I think you know too much. Modin passes out and falls asleep.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna take a short break.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay then.
Oh boy.
Piss.
Go
I have
piss
to
from your feet. Go stick them in the toilet.
And shit from my knees.
No, not that one.
Yay. Why everyone?
Crazy Grace.
Boy. What a good old time. What a good old grand old time we all have. What good people we are. What a good old great time we consistently have every single week. Mesquite. That's also. Oh boy, I love the good old grand old times that we have. It means so much to me. When we have good old grand old times. It really makes me feel good. When we have the good old grand old times every weekend.
Have a good old grand old fucking griddle. You wanna know? You wanna know what temperature I have my weed vape set at?
No.
666 degrees Celsius. I accidentally like a year ago I changed it to Celsius from Fahrenheit and I don't know how to switch it back. And so it's
Why
just
should I have?
Huh?
Sorry. You don't know how to switch it back. Why should I have tan torches?
What? Because torches run out.
Oh my god. I can just rip off a tree branch.
That's not how that works.
Oh boy. Sorry, I'm writing all my shit. Then I also have to. But wait, when you look up the Explorers pack, it says 10 days of rations. You said.
I'm
5,
sorry,
though.
what did you say you had set to Celsius?
Oh, my vape thing.
How is that possible?
Because it has a temperature. And it used to be in Fahrenheit, but I accidentally set it to Celsius.
This 666 degrees Celsius is 1,230.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I know.
Stop that.
This thing is broken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another
ask-
cock in the murder
Is-
machine.
Is it 5 days of rations or 10 days of rations?
10.
You
It's
look up
whatever.
the-
It's what the pack says.
The pack says 10.
The only one who's different is the priest, because the priest will have more.
Okay.
Oh, priest.
And I'm gonna try to super speedily fast. Well, we haven't taken a long rest yet, but I'm gonna have to.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to change my spells. Try to change my spells.
Capri, Raph, are you here?
Hello.
Hello? Nope, guess not.
Hello.
Hello?
Like the one you hear in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hello?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Five Nights at
That's where I wanna be.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know any of the lyrics. That's it. That's all.
I know, singing this stupid song so I can ponder the sanity of his mind.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't actually know that song very well because I have a hot take. I don't care for FNAF fan songs.
Who has no armor?
Whoa.
Whoa, naked.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
Yep, it's me. I'm Nick.
speaking of Modin, the rest of you watch as your... Why am I so blurry? I'm not fixing that. The rest of you watch as your companion falls almost like face down into the dirt, unconscious.
Oh shit.
Satyr will stop building the fire and go over to Morton and are you okay? What? I'll try to like lift Zim up.
Modin, your eyes close. There's fire, laughing, red, horns, blood, bones, and your eyes open and you see Satyr in front of you.
Jid, are you okay?
Did you hurt yourself? It looks like you fell straight down.
Man?
I may have made a mistake.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you fell forward.
Yeah, the damn knees. Soon as you hit middle age, am I right?
Can I insight that? I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. I guess if you're rolling something, Ren, roll a thing, don't tell us, and then describe what Ollie would get based on the insight check.
Okay.
It's a 21 total.
It's a what? I'm sorry.
21 total.
Can I say the number?
Can you say the number? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, if you want to.
I got a 24.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
What do I think Ollie gets?
Are you really trying to convince your companions that you have super weak knees?
No. It's a weird thing of like, is he lying? Yes. But it's more of a, I don't want the party to be worried right now instead of me actually trying to hide what just happened, if that makes sense.
Like an I don't want to talk about it right now kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Ollie will take that in and just kind of help Satyr if Mirren's okay with, like, I know Satyr was kind of trying to prop Mirren up.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Must be careful. Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, are you okay?
Only, maybe slightly, bruised my ego, but, oh,
Well, are you okay now, you think?
gods, I used to be a lot stronger. Yeah, I think I'm okay.
All right.
Need help getting back to your tent for the night, or?
What tent?
Merton didn't have a tent. None of you have tents. Just a sleeping roll.
Sorry, I thought I remembered hearing that the pack had one.
Yeah, I mean, unless your pack has a tent, I cannot remember.
I didn't see tent in mine. You know, I think an explorer would need a tent. You know?
I might have been gaslighting myself. Forgive me.
I don't see tent on any of the mentioned packs.
Ah, okay.
Bear, sorry, I don't know if I just kind of started. Very quickly, I want to do two things while it's kind of like this long. We're getting ready to rest. I finished setting up the fire and this little campsite. I want to, and I guess this kind of maybe goes for like the way here, but that's like the past. So
Sure.
Looking for stuff for my herbalism kit.
Sure.
If there's a chance I've seen.
Make me another survival check.
Sick. Oh. I have an inspiration.
Uh-huh.
Rolled really poorly.
Do you want to use your really special inspiration for this roll?
I don't. I got survival. I got 11.
Cool. You find some definitely edible berries that just make for a nice treat before everyone goes to bed.
Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. I find those berries. I walk back into camp. I throw them as hard as I can at Ollie.
They stay in Ollie's clothes.
Like, when you get like the hand of poppers. And you just, that's the one. Sorry. Yeah, I give out the berries to everyone because it's a very sweet gesture. I didn't find what I wanted. Also, as I am getting ready and just like sitting down in bedroll, warming my feet on the fire, I want to get that bud out. I want to get that herb out, and I want to break up a little bud and get some in my pipe to do a little smoke.
Sure. You have a little bit of a smoke before you go to bed. Capri, is there anything you're doing before heading off to bed?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Sorry, the only thing Ollie would do other than journal before bed, I'm so sorry,
No, you're okay.
is put out like a mental just prayer to Malavi. Just saying,
I don't know much about what we're facing, but if you could turn your gaze on me. I'm afraid. Could use the look.
and that's it.
Understood. You all head to bed. No mention made of watches, but the night goes by uneventful. You move into the next day of adventuring. You were shown on your little map that you have where you were going. Again, it's like near the top of the little island that you're on. And you, at this point, have seen your, like, the first farm. You're entering the areas where there are lands that are, like, owned by people. There's not, like, any sort of settlements here. Most of these people seem to survive off of what they can produce themselves. But you are beginning to, like, pass a couple of people coming from the farms with large boxes and stacks of material, produce, and things, bringing it towards the city. You probably get, like, offered to, like, trade some of it with some of them, but, like, none of it's amazing. You could get, like, some veggies, some fruits, if you wanted to just have something a little different to, like, munch on the road. But I need Ren, roll a d6 for me.
I would have got some munchies. Just throwing it out
Understood.
there. I don't know how much coin I'm losing.
I'm not worried about
We
it.
haven't kept track since I ordered all the fish. So
Yeah, Ren, please roll me a d6. Moden!
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. 4.
Understood. So, moving through, you have to take, not like super frequent, but you have to take breaks every while to feed the horses, let them rest as you are traveling at a slightly brisk pace to make it there in the couple of days that you wanted to. The biting cold in the air finally kind of culminates into some sort of bad looking weather. Snow starts to come down. Fairly soon, you think some of these, like, farms are getting, like, their last harvest of the year done. Begins to snow, and the horses, while they have no trouble across, like, this bit of snow, the cold has been enough that little bits of water from previous night's rain, or little, like, kind of small creeks or rivers that you have to travel through, are frozen. They struggle with those slightly, and I will need an animal handling check from you, Satyr.
awesome. Here it comes.
And
I'm
if
also
you
proficient in that, guys.
okay, but so you don't get to double it. You only get the proficiency once. It's so yeah.
Wait, what?
It's just
I'm
that
sorry,
if you make, like, any
Okay.
other check involving this horse, you're proficient. But because you're already proficient in animal handling, it's not like you double it. You still just make an animal handling check. Talking about your land vehicle proficiency.
Sorry. Yeah, I understand. You confused me for a second. So that is 23.
Smooth sailing. Sun begins to go down later in the day. Is there anything any of you do during this day of travel? Do any of you try to take the reins of this horse or give Satyr a break?
Satyr uses
Hell
one
no.
hand for a while. She's cruising.
Are you comfortable up there?
Oh yeah. I always chose to be the driver most of our trips.
Okay.
And I think Ollie will look to Moon and Kepri. I guess, like, loud enough for Satyr to hear as well.
So I don't really have any experience with dream beasts. Is this something I know, Moyen, you have some. If this indeed is a dream beast, do we know what to expect? I've just heard that they're fucking terrifying, honestly.
That's pretty much the best thing I could tell you. They're fucking terrifying. Yeah. And to be honest, I've only really, dealt with like the kind of smaller ones.
The issue with dream beasts is that they could literally be anything. They spawn from dreams, sometimes nightmares, and they could take any forms. Some of them a little more humanoid, some incomprehensible in nature and visage, some even mimicking or mirroring other creatures. There have been at least 1 or 2 different accounts of dream beasts almost being identical to dragons, and things of that nature. So it's really hard to tell with the little information what you could be dealing with when you show up.
What if we see if there is a dream beast there, is the plan to fight it? Try and get people who may still be alive out, or run like hell?
I'd like to save them. I mean, if we believe we not survive ourselves, I mean, perhaps we'd run, but we're doing this as a favor, right? Help you.
Yeah, I just mean how the best way to go about if we encounter one.
Well,
I
would you
mean,
have?
with the 4 of us, I think best kind of situation is if we can like encircle it, like trap it between us, and then just. I mean, you usually have to kill him, so.
I was expecting us to have to kill it. Just get around it. I just thought you'd have a game plan. Though you've only ever done this by yourself, right?
Yeah, so the strategy's a little different.
Are they?
We'd
Sorry.
I've hunted by myself, but usually we'd have 3 or 4 people go out, bag some stuff. So, no,
Are they susceptible to anything in particular?
I mean, the thing is they're all different. So not
Sure.
all dream beasts are, react to different things differently.
Do you know of any recurrent folklores or fears that the locals may have that may draw upon their dreams?
I mean, I hate to repeat myself, but they're dream beasts. They're made of dreams and nightmares. So if you can think of it, I've heard it,
And we.
Can you think of something scary? Well, there it is. There's one.
Oh boy. So many scary things.
Once again, you have to find a place to rest. You do so. Set yourselves up to camp. And is there anything any of you'd like to do before sleeping tonight?
I would actually like to have an aside with Ollie, if that's okay.
Sure.
Alright.
And at the same time as that, be doing an herbalism kit search.
All right, Capri, are you gonna do anything while everyone else is off?
No, but I'm gonna apologize out of game. I am slightly dissociating due to very bad sleep schedule right now.
Oh no!
I am
sorry.
trying
You're
my
good.
best.
You're completely
you that.
okay.
Just inject yourself with accelerants.
Speed.
No.
The two of you move away from the camp a little ways, enough to have a sort of private conversation. Everyone knows you're having a private conversation, but you can talk without being heard unless anyone just approaches you.
I got a
Yeah.
nat one, by the way.
Okay.
Oh. Hell yeah. Sater's digging through mulch right now. Oh my God.
What's up, Mirren?
So, I've been kind of thinking about what Kel said, and about how like Arcos and Malavi are like the most willing sort to help us here on the material plane, but you know, the night before I reached out to Arcos, and the only thing he had to say to me was that I knew too much. And made me pass the fuck out. But
Oh,
so is it like I would like for you to maybe ask Malavi if I mean we haven't like really talked about it, but I kind of like picked up the vibe that you were with Malavi. We
yeah.
you never really said it outright, so I'm sorry if I'm assuming.
No, that's completely right.
Okay, cool. But like it like if she would be willing to like I really don't know. I'm like not looking to become a follower per se, but like if she could help me, I could help her.
I suppose that makes some sense. I didn't exactly start following her through conventional means. I know that's you just said you didn't want to become a follower, but I tend to gather Malavi if this isn't completely weird to say about an elevated being, I think she's got her head set on straight and her heart in the right place, even though a lot of people conflate her with some bad things, which she does rule over. She's a pretty good goddess and has helped me out a lot, even when I didn't know I needed help. So it may come in a weird way, but I can try.
I just appreciate that.
Hmm. Do you want me to pray over you, or do you want to pray with me?
Oh, I mean, if you think that's necessary,
No, it's.
that's
I just want to
necessary.
make sure what you want.
Um, out of just to get to know you better, I would be curious to see as to how you uh pray.
Oh, sure. Um. I.
There's like a little moment of embarrassment. But Ollie will take the mask symbol um in his hands, and they'll kind of look up. Um and when they pray, it is not a full transformation, but the kind of edges around Ollie's eyes become milky white as they would be in his true form. And almost like patchwork of the whites. What would be extraordinarily white mannequin-esque skin underneath, but does not full transform. And clasps the symbol, and he doesn't. They don't speak necessarily aloud, but you can kind of see the lips moving with the words.
My Lady of Luck. I've got a friend who could use some of your grace. I'm not entirely sure what they're looking for, but maybe you can help, as you've helped me.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, sorry.
Math.
I closed my calculator like an idiot. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
23 total.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So there's a moment, and I don't think like you normally expect anything after you send your prayer out. You generally know that these prayers are heard, but
Yeah.
can't always be answered.
Mhm.
Oh, of course, Ollie dear. Give me a couple of days to find some time. That's all you get.
Is it aloud or in my head?
You hear that in your head.
You see, the changeling aspects that are coming through quickly shift back to Ollie, and you see, a momentary, like, shock, and then, like, regaining the composure.
Well, she answered. She said a couple of days to find the time.
Oh. Wow. That's... There's something honest about the casualness of that that makes me feel calm.
That's amazing. The gods and goddesses hear, but sometimes they don't answer. And she answered for you. That's incredible.
Sorry if
No. I'm not upset at all.
well, thanks. Even if it's just hope, you know, it's. Oh, I owe you one. I owe you one for real.
Well, I guess let's see what she does when she finds the time first. But I'm sure she can help you.
OMG, I know her. That's my bestie. I'm sorry, I got so excited. I was wanting to do this too. When Seder walks back, because I rolled the nat 1, and to tie in with the status, as she's walking back into camp, she just walks. Oh, God, it is so close to camp. Who? Oh my God. just totally.
You just step in shit.
Yeah, step in shit. I want to flavor that.
I hope you can find what you're looking for through her.
You know, on the one hand, it doesn't feel good to be desperate enough to ask for help from anybody, but not saying anything against you at all, but it's good to feel some hope.
Yeah.
Oh my God, sorry. My cat is crying. It's distracting me. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Love her.
She's so wonderful.
So loud. Hello. Hey.
Wow.
Medusa
We get to
ASMR.
Let her speak.
Anyways, yeah.
Anything else from anybody else tonight? Sorry.
I poop on the floor.
Seder
So it
starts
was
an
you.
Ollie shit.
Jesus Christ. It was human shit. Or changeling shit.
Nobody else has anything tonight?
Teacher. I'm laughing so much.
In the morning, you all level up.
Oh no. Why are we leveling up?
That's why I remember that.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry.
Everybody levels up.
Oh!
Yay.
Nathan remembers that because I think I mentioned to him that everyone was leveling up this session.
Oh no.
Yeah,
But
baby.
what's so scary, Raph? What's so terrifying? Is it the fact that you're
up.
leveling up before the thing?
Yes.
What was... Actually, I'm so stupid right now. What was my plan? Was it to do... I am 2 druid, 1 blood hunter. Was it to do another blood hunter next? I think it was.
I can't remember, homie.
Oh
I'm
shit,
so
I'm level
dumb.
4. We get feat/ability scores?
You get feats
forget
and
how.
ability scores.
Oh!
Except
Oh,
for
yes.
not Nathan, because Nathan's multi-classed.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
Oh.
my charisma's 20 now. My
Yeah, I
wisdom is
think I'll.
18.
Yeah, I'll take another level of sorcerer.
yeah, okay. I'm going blood hunting.
Are you multi-classed, Ren? I'm sorry, I can't remember if you are.
Not officially. I was thinking about multi-classing, but
You're gonna take
not
4 in sorcerer to
today.
get the ability score feat thing.
What?
You're gonna take so you'll be level 4 sorcerer.
Yes.
Wonderful. If ever
What
if ooh,
sorry. What HP increase? I'm looking. I need to do that
whichever
too.
level you take. We are doing max HP to level 5, so everyone's going to get max plus
Hell
their
yeah.
max whatever the dice is plus the ability score for your con.
1d10 plus con. Okay. I'm so bad at this.
Satyrs gonna be so juicy, have so much HP.
I'm still squishy.
Does anybody have any ideas of what sort of feats they want?
I have 3 ideas.
Sorry, I forgot that was a thing that we do.
You don't get one satyr because you haven't reached level 4 in any of your classes.
I'm a silly goose right now. Don't worry about it.
But everybody else gets a feat and ability score increase.
Just you wait for me next level. Just you wait.
You have to get to level 4. I think you'll need 2 more.
Well, at least I get more shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
That's what I was talking about.
And I'm so sorry.
Hmm?
We're doing max HP, so it's 5 con plus hit die. I gotta look up what my hit die is. Sorry.
You're okay. But Ren, what feats were you looking at?
Yeah, I have 3 right now, which is Dragon Fear, Spell Sniper, or Swimmer.
Any of those is okay with me.
Alright.
Oh,
Just let me know which one you choose. What's that, Nathan?
I do,
Yeah.
I do get a fighting style.
Ooh.
And I'll be doing, I guess, dueling.
Does anybody else get any cool things at level 4 other than ability score increases or feats?
I've got to double check. I know I get more spells. Let me see if I get anything else.
Yeah, I get more spells.
Raph, do you get anything? Does Kepri get anything cool?
I'm
You have to
trying
look
find
at the
out.
ranger and your subclass page.
Yes.
And then there should be like a table, and just look for level 4 on that table, and it'll tell you if like you unlock anything.
Doesn't look like. I think it's just the ability score.
Do you get any more spell slots at level 4? There should also just be like a spell slot table somewhere on the ranger page.
I get one more 3rd level slot, which is, or sorry, not 3rd level, 2nd level slot, which is cool.
Nope, sure don't.
Uh-oh. Half casters, man. What feat are you picking up?
I gotta look at all of them.
I
Oh,
also
no.
do.
Would you like a recommendation?
Yes, I'm.
What is it? Sharpshooter that lets you -5 from your attack roll, but add 10 to your damage. Sharpshooter's always pretty fun, especially if you can bump up your attack modifier to be pretty good.
I was going to say I do get my crimson right now.
Ooh,
So.
wonderful. Which right are you taking?
I think lightening.
Love it.
'Cause it's cool. It's sick.
I get a 4th cantrip, so I'm taking guidance because I didn't have it before.
Wonderful. What feat are you taking, Ronnie? Spell sniper? What? Sorry, I think I made that up.
I was possibly thinking warcaster. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I gotta double check. I'm picking another spell real quick. Not 3rd level. I don't get those just yet.
Not allowed. Illegal.
I don't think swimmer is a real feat. I think I made that up in my brain.
What do you mean you made that up in your brain? I feel like
I
that's
can't-
real, but
Find it.
it's not one of my homebrew feats. So if you can't find it and it's not real, sorry. I mean, in my brain, I can just imagine what it does. It gives you a fucking swim speed.
Yeah.
Do
It's
you
okay, I'll
do you
check.
want a swim speed?
I mean, I do, but I don't think it's my top priority right now.
Okay, if you ever just want that
Well-
and you want to use one of your feats to for this brand new swimmer feat, that's
That I
fine.
made up in my brain.
It's okay with me.
Nah, I think I'm gonna take Spell Sniper.
That's a sick feat, though. Gotta say, you can swim. That's sick. I'm so stupid. What is my Hemocraft die?
I think it's a D6 right now. It starts as
Can't
a
even-
D6.
I don't see where it showed me that.
I thought there was a table, but I don't know. There's like tables for everything. Is anybody else still working out choices?
Sorry. Oh my god.
Here it is. Okay, it's right in front of me. I just wasn't looking in the right place. So sorry. I'm a silly goose.
I'm stuck.
Are you sure none of you wants to take the gunner feat and get proficiency in firearms?
I'm good.
God damn it. I'm stuck between 3. Well, okay, one of them might honestly be out because I don't think it would be super useful to me. But observant is always fun. Warcaster, I feel like I'd get so much use out of. And then, but Lucky is so cool because Malavi Cleric. But I'm gonna probably just take Warcaster.
Heard. What are you taking, Capri? And
A functioning brain, please.
Oh.
did you add your like ability score increases?
I am attempting.
Okay.
I think I did. Yes, I did.
And if any of them went up to an even number, it raises the modifier by 1.
Yeah.
So that might just
Yeah.
require some editing later, and if you don't feel like doing it right now.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Feats.
Because you already have crossbow expert. Nathan, put your foot down. This is on YouTube.
No, keep them out.
Yeah, because you already have, what is it, crossbow expert?
Sure, you can show me how to make an OnlyFans.
I don't see crossbow expert.
What feat do you have then? I must be misremembering.
I see alert.
Ah, you have alert. Good to know.
Alert's
Okay.
a really good feat.
Crossbow
Might wanna get
expert.
crossbow expert.
Crossbow expert's kind of good. Isn't that the one that so you don't get disadvantage when you're like 5 feet away or whatever?
Yeah. Ignore loading property, which
I don't pay
have
attention to.
disadvantage to being in contact with the creature when you shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that one.
You take crossbow expert. And then have you your HP? Have you raised that by the appropriate amount? It's a good idea. Trust me.
Yes, I know. Just numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
So your hit die.
Yes.
What's your hit
it's
die?
A D10. So it would be a 10 for each level.
Your hit points right now, yes. Your max HP, it'll be like you'll add 10 plus your con mod too. Whatever you have your max HP at right now.
Okay. And then
Make sense? Or no?
yes. Question mark. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So you should. What's your con modifier?
I'd be having nights like that all the time.
I am going to destroy my headphones because they cut off right at there. I heard what you said though. Con modifier, it's +2, so it'd be a D10 for each level and then +2 for each level, right?
You should have
So-
48 max health, maybe.
Okay,
Yes.
that sounds right.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Math is hard. It's okay.
Okay.
As we begin to approach the farms, you pass what you assume is Galley's farm. Seems to be like the only one that's like close enough to kind of see the farmlands of the Cheshire's farm in the distance. And upon your arrival, you leave the horses a little ways away. You see a large kind of few lines of crops, and a small little stone gates surrounding this giant building. If every single one of you could please open up Tailspire for me.
Oh, good boy.
Ah,
Oh.
Da da da.
I'm gonna also turn my camera on.
Da da da. I don't know if I have to summon you all to the board. I don't remember how players summon. Summon? I don't think any of you are in the game yet.
No.
I'm on my way.
It's my fault.
I'm
I've had
trying so
I have
hard.
had it open all night. Cause I apparently hate my PC.
Mhm.
Might be why it's so warm in my room.
Yeah. Could be part of it. That's for dang sure. Oh my god, look at us.
Oh.
So, before you have a very large building. This, oh, sorry. I'm gonna wait for Ronnie.
Oh, sorry. I opened it. The screen's just black right now because it's loading.
Sader's loaded up her pipe with some bud right now, some herb. As she's walking to the farm. Not really. Sorry. I'm still memeing. Here we go. So excited.
Stop!
Look at it.
No jokes
at-
allowed.
Look at what look.
I can't. My screen's black.
Ronnie can't see it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're so mean to me.
No.
It is kind of a dense map. If you think it's not gonna load, or if it ends up being slow, I will just stream it, Ronnie, and
No, it's
I can
okay.
pilot.
I've gotten to the point where I've joined Rylan. I'm just waiting.
Ah, I think you're loading in.
My Ollie Mini.
Hello. Does everybody see the map?
Look.
yes.
Oh boy. Those are some frames per second.
Uh-oh. Are you having trouble?
Wow.
It was just
Look
loading
at
really
us.
slow.
So,
Where am I?
there are quite a few stories to this building. If you have any trouble navigating, you have to double right click on the floor you wish to view. There should be stairs connecting every floor. The easiest way to do that is double right click the top of the stairs, and it should take your view up to the next floor. This is going to be our first dungeon crawl, and you might be saying, Ash, this isn't a dungeon, this is a big-ass fucking building, and I'm gonna say, shut the fuck up, this is a dungeon.
And dragons.
No, hopefully no dragons just yet. Y'all are level 4.
God.
But as you begin to approach, I
Cool,
give you
Gollum.
free reign to begin to explore this map a little bit. I won't tell you what to do, but Murin, you might know it's best to stay grouped together, whatever you decide to do.
Yeah.
But this place is open for you to for all of you to investigate.
Do we hear any noise?
Make
Yeah.
perception
Where we are?
checks.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Oh boy. Fuck! I can't pull up my character sheet. My brain is so small. Here it is.
Oh boy.
16.
19.
You don't hear anything from where you're currently standing now.
I'm off the wall.
No,
really.
I mean
Let's-
you could
let's-
try. There's a couple of
Oh.
entrances. There's one to your east, and then there's one like directly north of here. I can actually mark them. There's one over here, and then there's one over this way.
Do we want to trample the farms, the crops? There is a way to go around. Oh, sorry.
So, how should we go about this? Should we try and be stealthy, or should we just walk in?
Well, doesn't sound like there's anything screaming like we heard. So, we might be able to just walk in for now.
Sure. I guess just keep our eyes peeled.
Go like I jokingly said, let me hop the wall, but like, how feasibly is it for me to like grab it, lift up, and look over and just like get a look? Can I do that?
You could make me an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Athletics is gonna be. I got math 17.
You look up, you scan around. Over here. Let me just make this a little easier. I'm going to put you in the wall because I don't think you'll be able to see what I'm doing unless you're up there. Over here, in this pen, you see a couple of dead goats. Blood kind of pooling on the dirt ground around them. And then in front of you is this building here that you see the door kind of over on your left on the other side. On your right side, you see a set of stairs leading up to a very top, like the toppest of floors. And otherwise, there's an entrance to the building right here that you can
Okay.
see.
I only lifted up and peered through. I dropped back down. I don't see anyone. I see the dead livestock they told us about. No one. But lots of places to check though.
Right?
I want to head over. I want to kind of jiggle the door handle on this. Is it locked?
This would be the gatehouse. Let me check. It is locked. And as you like walk this far, the gateway to your left, you see has been boarded up by tables.
Yeah. I just saw that.
There's nothing in the water. Oh yeah. Oh.
Keep trying. Almost got it. Come on. A little more.
I'm bringing Mudin over here.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks.
I was looking the wrong way.
That door's locked. What do we think about these tables?
And there was another entrance to this
Yeah,
wall
I
over
was
on the other
like,
side.
It's right over there.
No, I know. He was
Well-
just mostly asking, like, what the hell are all these doing here?
It's called environmental storytelling, Madden. Go around the other way. Come on.
You shut the fuck up!
I like to imagine Cedar's actually hopping everywhere.
Where's Mudin going? Hey!
Over here.
Are we all moving over to the
Where
other
did it go?
entrance?
I'm booking it.
Sure, I did want to, like, take a look at these tables. Like, does this seem just, like, hastily stacked?
Yeah,
or-
it seems like it was kind of just thrown together pretty
Oh my
quickly.
What is this?
They're
What-
finally a poster.
What is what, Nathan?
It's a
What is-
flower.
What is this plant?
Weird pumpkin.
Mama.
Man,
But the pumpkins are right over here.
Those are normal pumpkins. These are weird pumpkins.
Marvin, explain this to me. Sorry,
I'm not a
can't keep,
botanist.
I can't keep doing bits. I'm
they're
sorry.
they're fey pumpkins. You shush.
I love this dungeon crawl. I'm having such a
I
blast.
didn't get on the top of Mirren.
There we go. Hey.
Yeah, as you guys
Wait,
proceed
okay.
through, you could get around this table, but this table has been put directly in your path. You could also squeeze through that bush that Mudin's going through over on your left side if you chose to.
What bush? I'm on the stairs.
Do we-
You had to push through that bush to get to the stairs.
Oh, I didn't
I-
see it.
I mean, I'm gonna hop the table.
Yeah, you hop over the table. There's another opening in the gate back here.
I'm gonna look. Do I see anything out this way? I know there's nothing there.
Yeah,
but-
so it's not water. This is more farmland out that direction. This seems to be like they grow corn here. For the most part, and so there's like big old rows of corn. Whatever is on the side seems to be like personal, like garden.
I guess I suppose. I mean, I know you didn't put this in, but do I see any signs of like something coming and going, or like something large enough that would leave a sign that came here?
Make a
to
perception
kill
check.
things? Yeah. Oh,
Same,
yeah.
is that okay?
Yeah.
You got bad 9.
I got.
I'm losing y'all
My
in all the
perception
chaos of this
changed.
map.
Oh my god, calculator, I'm so sorry. What do you mean 10% battery? Leave me alone.
Charge your damn phone.
17 total. Shh, it's okay.
Uh,
Damn.
Were you looking out the same way as Seder?
Yes.
I would.
Or no, whichever way you want.
myself?
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I was gonna try and like hop in if that's okay. I was kind of looking in the building to see if there's signs of things in or.
Yeah. So this
Kinda like
isn't this isn't like 100% inside. There's no way to get into the rest of the building here, but this is just a little like
Yeah.
roofed area. Seems to be like large grain storage and things of that sort. You don't see much in the way of like suspicious activity or any of this having been gone through.
Can I take a big bite of this cheese?
Yeah, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit. Someone had to do it.
Did someone have to?
It was big cheese.
It's also been outside for days.
Guys, listen. I'm doing
No.
bits here. I'm doing bits. I got
There's
what's my
people
con?
dead.
What's my con?
Any
I'm
more bits and you're
excited.
going to be in trouble.
Oh. I like that one. That
I
was pretty
got 14.
14. Nothing happens. The cheese tastes real bad.
Okay. I wish
Everyone's minis are so handsome. And
you know,
beautiful.
I'm gonna stop saying things because you're gonna make all of them actually happen. Because I'm being stupid. I know.
Okay.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
You look a little bit past all of you over in this direction, and you see a couple of horses even have been killed.
Does it? Could I make a medicine? Well, I guess I'd have to get up to them first. But could I make a medicine check to see if I can determine like? That sounds grim, but like the
Yeah.
manner in which
Do
they
it.
were slaughtered? Okay.
Can I not have bitten the cheese? I won't be.
I don't
will
care.
Not,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be
There weren't going to be actual consequences for biting the cheese.
I don't want Satyr to have explosive shit later. I think Satyr would be interested in the same thing. What was the check for that?
Medicine.
16 total.
I have a good medicine too. Sorry guys. 24.
Ooh. They were impaled multiple times by something quite wide.
Ooh. Like a steak?
With the 24 Satyr, it looks like each strike comes almost in like a very separated but very distinct pair.
Perhaps something horned or with horrifying claws. I wouldn't know how to describe them.
It's Wolverine.
No, it's Sabretooth.
Should we try and find a way to make our way inside?
I guess I'll just look this way. Is this just where the goats were?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look back over there, you see the goats. There's a secondary building in front of you, and you see the door to said building is right here.
See that?
This one isn't directly connected to the main building, but I believe you can get to the main.
Oh.
No, you
Sorry.
can't get to the main building from this one. But there's an upstairs to this secondary. It's like it looks like it's connected, but there's no doorway connecting the two.
Can I put my ear to the door, see if I hear anything inside?
Make me a perception check.
Cock and balls.
Assassin's Creed.
9+. I keep forgetting it's changed. 6 now. 15.
I can do that.
Who sent
hear me?
that? Yeah.
Sorry.
Who sent that message?
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry.
There was a message sent? Sorry.
Nothing happened.
Oh,
It was a
What?
I got a 15 on my perception.
You don't hear anything beyond the door.
Is it locked?
Nope.
Alright. Ollie will cautiously try and open this thing. And peek inside.
You open, you peek in. I need to delete the door. There we go. Everyone inside.
Chi-Chi's farm.
looks like storage?
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
Oh God. What
Can
happened?
you stop breaking physics for more than
So-
3 seconds?
As you enter this building, it seems to be. I'll go ahead and delete this secondary door as well. Oop, nope. That piece, please come back. Please come back. This door leads into like a little bedroom. And it seems to be like a secondary living space. If you made your way upstairs, there's even another bedroom further in. And a small little fireplace upstairs. Is there any part of this building that you would like to investigate a little further upon just walking through, moving around?
I guess I generally want to see if there's like any signs of struggle in here, or signs of people like or something
So,
coming through.
make me a perception check.
Sorry, asking so many rolls.
It's okay.
Dude, they're only getting worse. 12.
With the 12, so it seems as though the things on this table were left in quite a hurry. There is that glass on the floor. Seems like it was kind of knocked over and something is spilled into the carpet under the table. There are some things that seem to have been left behind by whoever was staying here, over on this shelf, and excuse me. In this bedroom, you see in this chest, there's a couple of clothing items kind of haphazardly hanging out of the top of the chest.
It looks
So-
like they definitely went. Wow, wrong accent. Oh, that was Zenithir, sorry. It looks like they definitely bolted out of here.
Still have food on the table.
It doesn't look like any fighting happened in here.
I love watching everyone hop around. I'm sorry, it's so good.
What was on the shelf over here? Oh God.
Oh God?
My camera wigged out.
On the right side, there's a little
Oh.
white slider.
Jesus, I turned invisible. I don't. What the hell?
Okay. Yeah, sorry. What's on the shelf over here?
So, this is no investigation check required for this. There's a small little like wand made of ice just sitting on this windowsill shelf.
Oh shit. I'm coming back.
Oh, what of ice? I'm sorry.
A little wand made of ice.
I wouldn't trust it.
I didn't realize how many fucking pumpkins were around in this map.
I like.
Eat
Hey,
your pumpkin.
I
Every day is
should
Halloween.
have made the dream beast a pumpkin.
Oh, I'm sick.
Hey,
Is
it's not too
Seder
late.
merging with me right now? I'm sorry.
I fixed it. Oh shit.
I'll.
Ow. That looks. Is that something you could use?
I mean, indubitably. But, you know, you never just trust a random magic item you find, you know.
As you're all talking, you hear the sounds of hooves on the wooden floor above you.
Oh, that's scary.
Ooh.
On the other hand, maybe I'll just take it.
They're not. The
don't
sound
use
is not
all-
directly above you. It's kind of above you into, like, I guess Satyr and Kepri's like right, but the other two's lefts as you're facing different directions.
Very quickly, because I feel like things are about to happen fast.
Off this way.
I didn't fully change my spells. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna lie. I am going to do that because I meant to. I'm sorry. 'Cause I don't think I'll need speak with animals right now. Just saying.
Maybe you could take it. Even if you don't use it, we could find out what it does later. Could be valuable.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Hell yeah.
And then we should probably figure out what the hell that just was.
You swipe this little wand. I can't take it off the map. Okay, that's fine. Stash the wand away. Do you there does not seem to be much more else unless you wanted to look in some of these chests. There's one over here, and then there's one in this bedroom that seems to have clothes hanging out of it.
I'm good.
Wonderful.
If you want to steal other people's belongings, go right ahead.
I suppose I do want to make my way back downstairs, and we heard that noise above us, but presumably there's no way to that noise unless we get into the main building? Question mark.
Presumably. Those stairs that Murin was messing around with earlier could also potentially lead that way. As they went up to, like, the very, very top.
Should we head that way and should we be quiet about it or should we?
Maybe we try to see it before it sees us. That sounds like it could be a good idea. If possible.
Who would like some blessing of the trickster?
I could
gives
use
advan-
it,
Advantage on stealth.
I think.
All right, I will pat.
Oh,
Durin.
I don't need it if someone else needs it more. But, you know.
Or a stealth roll.
Stealth
It gives
roll.
advantage on stealth for an hour. But I can only do it to one person.
I'm okay. I mean, if
Oh,
someone's
God.
bad, give it to them.
Somehow I got on the roof.
Yo.
Help.
Get down from there.
Oh, is there a door here? Oh,
Get the
shit. Wait.
fuck out.
There is a door here. There is above you, kind of right where Kepri is standing, there is a hatch to an attic.
Oh, where? Oh.
It's kind of hard to get up in there, so I don't recommend even trying. But like Kepri, if you wanted to like go up and look around, I could ask for an investigation check to check out this attic.
I'll roll stealth first and then investigation.
Make me a stealth check.
I will
see
give
it now.
Murin blessing of the trickster, so advantage
Ah,
on stealth
thank
for
you.
an hour.
Thank you.
That would be. I just remembered I could technically roll in the game. Oh well. Oh, that's a high number. I can do math. 22.
All
for
right,
stealth.
Kepri,
Oh.
you climb up this old ladder so quietly that it does not make a sound. Peeking your head up, you could make me an investigation check if you'd like to take a peek around.
Will do. That will be an 18.
I'm gonna mark it. Not like I don't know if you can, if you're even looking at the attic, but there's a chest over here, a couple of boxes with a few items. None of the boxes are like sealed closed. They look like they've been in here forever, covered in dust and. I mean, you're not even sure if like Mr. Cheshis owned this stuff. This might have been like previous tenant type of like thing. But within the boxes, nothing pokes out at you as being super valuable or worth taking too much. There's a couple of painted photos, an old dress that looks like meticulously folded away, what looks to be like somebody's old alcohol stash, but do you go for the chest?
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh dear.
There is a lock on this chest, but as you even like try to kind of like flip the latch up, the lock almost disintegrates. It's so old. It kind of falls off with a clank that you all hear from below. And you slide open this chest. On the inside is a kind of dusty, pillowy material, a dark blue color with a kind of fancy silver-looking dagger on top.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, could I hear that one more time?
Inside of this little chest, the only thing that seems to be inside is a almost foot-long like dagger made of silver.
Huh. I'm still. Well, I guess I'm out. We're all outside technically, but could I still be like in the room beneath
Sure.
Jeffrey at this moment?
Yeah.
I just like yell up. What'd you find up there?
Right, sorry. I was... Mind dying.
Sure.
Well, there's not much, but there's a dagger. Silver.
Oh.
Should I
That-
pick it up, or...
Could that be important for why we're here? I don't know. I guess just take it. We'll make sure to give it back to them.
Okay. Capri will pick it up.
You pick up the dagger and head back down and back outside with the rest of your friends. Where's Murin? Where'd he go?
I don't know where I am.
Marin.
I'm stuck.
Where
Marin,
the
what
fuck are you?
I'm still on the
I-
bottom floor. I can't move myself.
You aren't on the
I-
bottom floor. You were on the top floor.
I lost Seder for
What?
a minute there too. Don't worry.
For me, I was stuck on the bottom.
Remember that if you want to look at your character, you can click on your character
Yeah, double click your character.
on the side
Yeah.
to the left.
I got you out.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm sorry. The map is confusing a little bit. I do, funnily enough, think like the hopping around movement is the best if you like stay focused on your character, because then
Oh,
you can
okay.
like it auto switches like your view on the floor.
Gotcha.
But where are we heading next?
Well,
Do we?
we know where
Come
possibly.
on,
Should we
guys.
open that staircase?
Grab my hands.
been muted. I didn't know.
Who's muted?
Oh, I was muted for a while and I didn't realize.
Oh
No,
no.
Hey, it's
Uh-oh.
okay.
I'm sorry.
How do I hop?
It's just like the arrow keys on the keyboard.
Double click on your character icon in the top left, and then arrow keys.
Oink.
Jesus Christ.
Honk.
Are we for real separating like this?
No, we're
No.
not.
Oh, I thought everyone was
Sorry.
following me. Sorry.
I was being silly. I'm coming. Okay.
I've impaled myself.
So
Again?
Are we going
Hey.
back to where we came, or are we going this way?
We could head to that staircase.
Right.
I was kind of interested to see if we could get the lock house from this side, just to see if there's anything useful in there.
Okay.
The gatehouse.
There does not seem to be a door to the gatehouse on this side.
Okay, never mind.
God, maybe just walk all the way
Damn
over
it.
for no reason. God.
You
Wait,
do
not that
spot
way.
another door inside.
This feels like a Mobius.
Right here.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
Look in the window. What's that? What do I see?
Good call.
Make a perception check. I can right click on the doors and open them, guys. I don't have to delete them.
Wow.
Shit. Well, the 14.
Satyrs looking inside from the window carefully. What are you doing?
Inside, you see your companions hopping around.
I literally look away for 1 second.
Oh fuck! I hopped onto the wall.
Get down from there!
Jeez.
Ow!
Get down!
Let's look.
Where'd I go? Oh god, I don't know where I am.
Stop it! Get out of
I'm
here!
lost to time.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I promise. What the fuck?
What's going on? Are we going inside?
How
Yes.
the fuck did you get on the roof?
I don't
So
know.
sorry.
Okay, for future, I won't do this. Understood.
Aw, I like it though.
I like
It's
it a lot.
fun.
I just somehow I think I got stuck on the open door. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Okay.
Love is an open door.
Inside, you see another, like, table that looks like it had been rushed to leave, a set of stairs leading up, and then a small little closet behind you that's full of cleaning supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go upstairs.
Yes. Let me whip my
Hey,
camera.
this is where Ronnie ended up.
Oh, nice.
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 Oh.
What? Whoa.
Whoa.
What is this?
What is what?
The
Sorry,
this.
where has everyone gone?
Shit.
Upstairs?
Up the stairs.
This. What is this in front of me? Is that a
Looks
pie?
like- I thought
I-
it was just like a basket.
That is a pie.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. Thought it was something.
On the shelf in front of the pie, since you, like, walked right up to the pie, there's a health potion.
Oh! But.
What the
This is-
hell?
It's not mine.
It's not.
Are you having issues, Ronnie?
Uh-oh.
I don't know where my
I'm having issues.
Double
friend.
click on your character on your left
Yeah.
side, and it should, like, show you where you are.
I think I'm in the Nether. I don't know where I'm at.
The net.
Oh, something.
My character's invisible.
I'm saving Murin.
Thank you,
Y'all be
because I was in the walls.
I think I might be in the wall. I don't know what the fuck.
You are not.
I see you right next
the
to
hell?
everybody.
What the hell? Okay, there I am. It was showing me rooftop. I was like, what?
Yeah, wait,
I'm
no,
s-
I'm
Double
just-
I'm so sorry.
so double right click on, like, the floor if you can see the floor.
You can also use the little green slider.
Yes, the little green slider on the right side of the screen.
That's kind of what I use because it's like just right there.
I mean, I think you should take it.
Where did Murin go again?
I I see my.
You guys
Why
have
do you
to stop
stop
getting
doing
lost.
that?
It was in the wall again.
Holy fuck.
Oh boy.
We're playing with toys here.
I mean, we can return all of this.
Well,
We don't
yeah,
use it.
maybe. I'm trying to RP. God damn you. Maybe. Well, we did get sent here to do something maybe dangerous. So
Yeah.
if we don't use it, we'll give it back. But if we do, we'll say we used it for our survival.
Exactly.
They'll be appreciative.
So I could use the knife, right?
Sorry. Can
I mean, they kind of
And-
all just left it here. And that knife was in an attic. I don't think anyone's seen it in a while.
maybe? Well, there's nothing up here to do with this dream beast.
Do we hear any more noise?
Yeah, we hear
While
more
we're here?
hooves.
Make a perception check.
Oh,
I will
Lord.
join that.
Yep.
Crashes through the window.
Oh,
Shit.
my phone fell on the floor.
10. I'm gonna roll in game next roll. I want to roll in the game next roll.
12.
13.
I got a 21.
From about here, you can hear it really well. Above you, you hear the same footsteps,
Hmm.
the
Do
same
they
hooves.
sound-
I mean, sorry.
Are they like angrily or panicked stomping around? Or
with-
is it just like walking?
It's just kind of walking, but with your perception check, so two of the steps are hooves, two of the steps are claws.
Oh.
I'm gonna relay that in a lower voice, and I'm gonna say,
I think from this point on, with how close we are, we should probably try and be quiet.
Okay.
Would Seder have any, like, ideation about what this creature is based on hooves and claws?
Not necessarily, because most creatures only got one. They don't got both.
Yeah.
But you can't really get further into the building from here. This place is a little confusing. It's not like you can access the entire house from anywhere. So
Why'd they
looks
build
like
it
you'll have to find another door. Huh?
I'm sorry, Seder. God, why'd they build it like this?
Fuck you, that's why. I didn't build the whole thing like this.
I know, I'm joking. I know you didn't. You told me that. Well. Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of sprinting. We need to like make a sneak stealth check.
Yeah, I mean, make stealth checks. Where would you guys be headed to next? After rolling these checks.
Should we try that staircase Mirren found?
Yeah. Well, maybe do we not want to see what's on the roof?
I just don't see a way to get to it from here. Are there further staircases going up through this building? Or were they all out?
Would it be crazy of an idea for Seder to jump up and catch the ledge of this building, or is it like too high? Because I know it's like right there for me. Where's like there's like parts of it where it is low. I think. Let me zoom out. Maybe not. There was like over here. You know. I know.
Where?
It's way higher.
But where
I know
would
it's
you go
way higher.
after that?
I don't know. I know. But like,
Also, why
I
are you trying to get on the roof?
to go look at it?
What? Yeah?
Let's go.
I
I don't know
rolled
what to do next.
18 for stealth.
I rolled a 21 for stealth.
I'm helping Mudin get out of the building.
Should I use
Ooh.
the old one or I'll
I got
just
a
roll the
23 for stealth.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, my guy.
Dirty 20.
Where am I? Where am I?
I'm trying to also. I'm trying to get you out.
Save me.
Haha. Okay, everyone is safe and out of the out of the building for now. Did everybody give me their stealth check?
Yes, 21.
18.
Dirty 20.
23.
Okay.
Stealthy.
Yeah,
Or-
you continue around very quietly as a group. Which direction are you going?
I mean, I'm gonna follow Ollie. You seem to know where you're going.
I want to go to that staircase Miriam found.
Yes. I agree.
Oh,
with
God.
Ollie. I think it's a good idea. They whip my camera.
We should really just make it a slide and not a hop. Good for you.
Love the hop.
There's
The
another
hop-
doorway right here.
I'm looking the window. What do I see? I rolled fucking 11.
You see a
Guys-
door and another stairway.
I hope you walk in and there's she's just like, yep, there's right there. You get it right there. I hope so.
Just
I hope-
hopping.
I hope that happens.
But yeah, no, there's a doorway and another set of stairs. As the two of you move up the stairs.
Yep.
This room, what did I do? I did not mean to. Actually, no, that works. That food should not have been on the table. This room looks like it's been set for maybe people to use at some point, but is not currently in use.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Help.
We're gonna have to get on the roof, guys.
There's another. There's a doorway here leading into another little bedroom of sorts. I'm just gonna delete the door this time to try to avoid further complications.
No, it's okay. I'm just seeing into roof.
I'm not actually mad. I'm being a silly.
There's that little green slider on your right bar. Move it down until it like deletes the roof.
What?
Then click the lock button so it stays in place, because otherwise it will just go back to being weird.
But
Gotta
is there
figure out
any
what the hell I
portion of this little building that any of you would like to investigate a little further?
Sorry, I'm trying to re-find myself.
Doing some serious soul search.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Oh, yeah, you look over, all these, like, pupils dilated, tripping fucking balls. Where's the... Said next door there's a room.
There's a bedroom back downstairs.
Gotcha.
I have weird feeling. So I'm not taking anything, but like, is this chest open?
The chest is locked, and next to the chest are a couple of grenades. Two.
Capri, lie down.
Capri, lie down, go bed.
The demons speak to Seder in this moment. Because she already has one grenade.
You take the two grenades.
See, but they'd be so appreciative if we used it to solve their problem.
I'm not sure. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I'll take... I shouldn't. The health
I think
potion
I
was
should.
far enough.
No, take a grenade.
You're feeling like a bad influence now.
No, listen, I honestly just think that if we're up against a dream beast, we can use all the help we can get, and they left us a lot of help.
Then you take it.
Sure, how do I use this thing?
Oh, no.
Neither of us know.
No.
So it just takes an action to light, you throw it, it explodes. I'll tell you the damage when you do throw it.
I pull the pin and start holding it. No.
Oh,
We're going to
boy.
have to identify this the old-fashioned way.
By
Alright, I'll take a
field
grenade.
Oh,
field
yeah, Seder, that's another door there that leads to a room under the
Oh.
stairs.
Let me see that.
Ash, can you save me? I don't know how to get my character.
I'm closing the door. Oh, I'm just going to delete the door because there's a thing behind the door. I will save you, yes. Whee, down the stairs.
So what is this?
Okay, you should be downstairs with them now.
Thank
Yeah. That chest is not locked. One moment. I've got to remember Feynman. There it is. So inside here you find 2 scrolls.
Ooh.
Okay. I
Uh,
tell
mhm.
what kind?
one of detect thoughts, and the other of detect good and evil.
Hmm. Am I able to, I don't think I'm able to cast Detect Good and Evil. No, absolutely not. I'm able to do Protection. That's what I'm thinking of.
Cast, I
Um,
think, both of those spells.
Because what are your, how your scrolls do again? Sorry.
Anyone can use the scroll, but if you are not like a spellcaster, with the ability, like if you are a spellcaster, you can, with like the normal ability to learn the spell, you can use it kind of like a 1 a day spell. But if you cannot learn the spell or are not a spellcaster, it's 1 use and it's gone.
Ollie, haven't you used this spell before?
I think I can learn it.
Oh,
Or not learn it, but
prepare it.
yes.
Okay.
Let me double
well-
check with Detect Thoughts, actually.
I guess this, I cast spells. I know I would know this, right? Yeah. Maybe, I guess. I guess it's just a freebie, and they'll have it still, right? Am I correct in that?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to cast it and then put the scrolls back afterwards, that could probably be fine.
Yeah.
The
Just
the thought spell, I don't think I have that one. Or I don't think I can get it.
well,
But- Detect evil and good, absolutely.
well, if it's evil or good, then we'll find out.
Well,
Sorry.
how? Okay, let me look at this spell, because it might be only within a certain radius.
If it don't work the way I think, then don't worry about it. I just
It's a
thought I could use it.
10-minute concentration. Sorry. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, as well as where it's located. You know if there's been a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt. And its concentration 10 minutes. So I think while we're around this place, Ash, since oh, hello?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry.
No, you're okay.
Everyone was so quiet, I got scared that my
Ugh.
call disconnected.
That's okay.
So if I understand properly, the way this works is because I can have Detect Good and Evil in my arsenal, I can cast through this scroll without destroying it?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes. So you can pop it off for free.
Yeah.
For a free.
I'd like
Put it
to
back.
pop
Sorry.
it off. No, you're good. I'd like to pop it off. And I figure probably on this floor we might not get anything, but if I can concentrate on it for the 10 minutes, or
course.
at least however long, I might get stuff as I walk around.
As you all kind of head back out, and I assume start heading towards those stairs with, at the top of which sits another door.
Oh,
Up
Fine.
yeah.
my camera keeps. I have to switch it. Yes, yes, yes.
Capri fell down the stairs.
Shit, where'd I go? Oh, I have to fix the green.
Just crash, clump, thump, clump, clump.
Look at
As
him.
you begin to approach the door, that silver sorry, what?
I said what I did the bit. Alright, I look in the window. What do I see? Keep going.
There's you can't not see it to that window.
Okay, really? I thought it was a window.
I mean, it's a window, but you're standing in a weird spot, and I don't like it.
Get the fuck down.
Capri, that silver dagger that you picked up before begins to vibrate slightly.
Oh.
It's shaking.
And you see the lock on this door kind of begin to glow a deep blue.
Oh, I knew it was smart to take that. I had a feeling. But I have no idea what that means.
Do I sense anything on my spell through the door?
Through the door, as you get close enough to actually sense into with your spell, you do sense an aberration beyond.
Ooh. I'm gonna look to the others and kind of widen my eyes and point in. Then I'm gonna back up. Oh, sorry, Kefri. Oh God.
You fell down the stairs. But what do we do?
Should we continue being stealthy?
I mean, if it's right in that room, then surely it'll know we're here once we open the door.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
It probably would, which means either way we should be ready to get into a fight, so
You're right.
I'm gonna cast. I'll wait for when Kepri goes to unlock the door, but I'm gonna cast Bless at 2nd level to get everybody, including myself.
Heard.
Awesome sauce.
But I'll do that right when Kepri goes to open the door.
Capri, you approach this door with your dagger. As you move up, you kind of just touch the lock. And you hear a loud knocking sound. And the door swings open. Before you, you see a creature. Not quite goat, but close. Large, almost the muscly upper body of a man, but still walks on all fours. The hands end in these triplet of claws down at the feet. The ears kind of extended and pointy, the horns even longer. And it kind of looks up. And pushes forward. Capri, make me a dexterity saving throw.
D4.
What about a D4?
You get a D4
Give
to
it.
the save.
Then we'll do. Oh, oh no. Wait. Okay, so that is 13.
13. You hear this monstrous and it rushes, charges straight at you, knocks you off to the side. Roll a d6. 1 through 3, you fall to the left into the post. 4 through 6, you fall to the right off the edge of the stairs.
There
I'll
was-
say I'm here so that I'm not in
Oh.
the risk zone.
Kepri
Oh, no.
falls down this way and takes... shit. I have to find out how much fall damage you're going to take.
Oh god.
Just 2d6.
Oh,
You take 8 points of fall damage as you fall and you are prone over here. And this creature jumps over your head, Satyr.
oh. I don't even see it yet. Holy shit.
I need to get this bitch. Okay, he's coming through the roof, I guess.
That was
Where
8 points of
did
damage.
he go? He's on the roof. He jumps over you and lands on the other side of the stone wall.
Oh,
Turns around and kind of looks back and lets out another. We're gonna end tonight's session there.
no! 3 more hours.
3 more. I don't have another 3 in me.
How
I-
much money do I have to send y'all?
Uh,
Sorry. No, I had so much fun.
Send me a
Holy
better
crap.
sleep schedule and we'll talk.
But
Shoddy.
yeah, you can all probably see the ram beast now, is what it's
Oh.
called. It has 3 eyes.
Man. Listen,
That was-
I'm. Oh, sorry.
That was 8 points of fall damage, right? Just to make sure.
6 2, yes, 8.
Okay, got it.
Typical.